Please take care of the time limit and all the best. And at the end of every session, you have to join your hands and we will be capturing one photo in this particular gesture. Shall we start, ma'am? Meeting is now live streamed.
Yes, meeting is now live streamed. Yes.
Ranjita ma'am, you may start now.
Okay, ma'am. Good morning. Today we are here to present our views on Goal 14, that is Life Below Water, Global Peace and Sustainable Development. Before starting the program, on behalf of IMI Group of Institution, I, Ranjita Das Soni, Assistant Professor Management, I would like to welcome our Honorable Director, Mrs. Ankita Gupta ma'am, CEO, Mrs. Nikita Pandey ma'am, VP Law, Mrs. Ayushi Gupta ma'am, Honorable Mr. Umesh Kushwaha, CEO, Global Empowerment Awards, powered by Wittygossip Association. Respected mentors of GPSDS 2024, Dr. Istar Mala from Malaysia and Dr. Christiania Scholar, Croatia, Europe, Knowledge Association, Medicaps University, and Dr. Parul Sharda ma'am. I would also like to welcome all the faculties and students who are participating today. Now, I would like to invite CEO Mrs. Nikita Pandey ma'am, IMI Group of Institution, to share her views on on Goal 14, Life Below Water. Nikita ma'am, please.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So, good morning, all of you. I would like to welcome our Honorable Director, Mrs. Ankita Gupta, ma'am, VP Law, Mrs. Ayushi Gupta, ma'am, Mr. Umesh Kushwaha, CEO, Global Empowerment Awards, powered by Wittygossip Association, respected mentors from the Global Peace and Development Summit 2024, Dr. Esther Mala from Malaysia, Dr. Christiana Scholar from Croatia, Europe, and I would also like to welcome all the faculties and the students who are participating today. I'm thrilled to speak before you today as we embark on a new year for Global Peace and Sustainable Development Summit here at IMI Group of Institutions. This is a momentous occasion as we welcome a fresh insight for conservation of and protection towards global peace and sustainable development. Goal 14 is all about life below water. The ocean covers more than 70% of the surface of our planet and plays a key role in supporting life on Earth. They are the most diverse and important ecosystem, contribute to global and regional elemental cycling and regulating the climate. The ocean provides natural resources, including food materials, substances, and energy. Marine protected areas contribute to poverty reduction by increasing fish catches and income, creating new jobs and improving health as well. Increasing level of debris in the world seas and oceans is having a major and growing economic impact. Recently I myself have stopped using plastic water bottles. Instead of that, I'm carrying my own water bottle to places. This is, just a small way of from my side to protect ocean. There are certainly many other ways which we can actually protect life below water. And I'm very sure that my team will be discussing major part of it today. I just want to say there are many small ways in which we can also contribute towards this goal 14. Looking forward to bring even though those small changes in everyone's lives through this global summit. Thank you, and over to you, Ranjita ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. It was always nice to hear you, ma'am. Thank you so much for your insight. Now,
Nikita
I would
ma'am,
like to invite.
requesting you for the gesture, please.
Sorry?
Ma'am, requesting you for this gesture, please.
Okay, sure. Is it done?
Yes, ma'am. I have done the gesture screenshot, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Should I start, ma'am? Parul, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. We can, ma'am.
Okay.
And
Now we
ma'am,
request.
on behalf of whole team of Wittygossip Association and the whole team of Global Peace and Sustainable Development Summit 2024, ma'am, I am offering my sincere gratitude towards the Indore Management Institute, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much for joining us, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Okay. So, ma'am, please start the session, ma'am.
Now I request Dr. Sanjay Sharma, Principal, IMI Group of Institution, to share his views regarding Goal 14. Sanjay sir, please.
Ma'am, I am audible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, you are audible, but you are not visible, sir.
Ma'am, I am not in a condition to share my video because
Okay,
we have some
okay.
technical
No issue.
issue at my house.
No issue, sir. No issue. Yes, sir. Please carry on, sir.
Respected management dignitaries from IMI Group of Institution, special guest speakers, faculties, and students who have participated in today's session. Very good morning to one and all. Well, we are all here to share our views on Sustainable Development Goal 14, that is life underwater. This goal is all about conserve and sustainably use the world water resources. This goal also explains the importance of ocean and the resources. It also teaches what we can do to keep our seas, oceans clean. This is very sensible topic that is remind us the vital role the ocean play in sustaining life on Earth. From regulating the climate to provide a habitat for countless species. The ocean is a cornerstone of our planet ecosystem. Moreover, it has served as a crucial source of food, energy, and livelihood for millions of people worldwide. Yet, despite its immense significance, the ocean is facing unprecedented threats such as pollution, overfishing, climate change. Communities and government can work together to preserve marine ecosystem from reducing plastic waste and promoting sustainable fishing practice to establish marine protected areas. There are numerous steps we can take to ensure the health and resilience of our ocean for generation to come by promoting awareness of the detrimental effect of pollution, overfishing, and habitat destruction. Though initiatives such as reducing single-use plastics, supporting sustainable fishing practices, and advocating for the establishment of marine protected areas, individuals and communities can play a pivotal role in safeguarding the ocean for future generations. Well, at the end, I am very thankful to Witty Gossip team for providing such a platform where not only one can share his or her view on different goals of sustainable development, and can also learn many important things from the views of world-class speakers. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir, for your beautiful insight regarding Goal 14. Now I would like to invite HOD Law, Mr. Rahul Joshi, sir, for his views regarding Goal 14. Sir, please, Rahul, sir.
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Good morning, one and all present over here. Today, I am here to present my views on Goal 14, Life Below Water. Life below water plays a fundamental role in maintaining the balance of global ecosystem. Main organisms such are primary procedure that generate a significant position of the world's oxygen. Photosynthesis regulating the Earth's climate and processing of oxygen for terrestrial and aquatic life. Moreover, maintain biodiversity, contribute the stability and sustaining of ecosystem, promoting nutrient, regulating carbon dioxide level, and supporting a coastal protection through the presence of coral reefs. When we discuss about the life below water, it is important we know there is a life beyond below the water, and if we respect all the species available under the water, it is our duty as a natural participant of this world. It is our moral duty to respect them all. Life below water is a cornerstone of Earth biodiversity, and I am suggest everyone to protect them all. Thank you so much. Over to you, Rajita ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir. for your valuable knowledge and facts regarding Goal 14. Now it's
Ma'am, can we have the gesture of Rahul Joshi, sir? Yes, thank you, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you very much. Dear Parul, ma'am, could you take the screenshot? Because my video is not properly working.
Yes, done, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you,
Thank you
sir.
so
Thank
much,
you
ma'am.
very
Thank
much,
you so
sir.
much.
Yes. Sir, I am truly humbled and honored, sir, to have you in this global platform. Sir, thank you very much for all your support, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, now I would like to present my PPT regarding Goal 14. I'm just sharing my screen.
Okay, ma'am. I am giving the access, ma'am. Just
Sure,
hold
ma'am.
on. Yes, ma'am. You are a co-host now.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much, ma'am.
After Ranjita, ma'am, Dr. Parul Sharda, please be ready for your presentation. And after that, we will take Prateek, sir. Yes, ma'am. Please go ahead, ma'am.
Sure, ma'am. One minute, ma'am. Good morning, all of you. I'm Ranjita Das Soni, Assistant Professor from IMI Management. Life below water. Goal 14 is about conserving and sustainably using the oceans, seas, and marine resources. Healthy oceans and seas are essential to human existence and life on Earth. The ocean is intrinsic to our life on Earth, covering 3/4 of the Earth's surface, contain 97% of the Earth's water, and represent 99% of the living space on the planet by volume. They provide key natural resources, including food, medicines, biofuels, and other products, help with the breakdown and removal of waste and pollution, and their coastal ecosystem act as buffers to reduce damage from storms. They also act as planet's greatest carbon sink. Why the need to save life below water? The ocean is one our planet's life support and regulate the global climate system. It is the world's largest ecosystem, home to nearly 1 million known species and containing vast untapped potential for scientific discovery. Oceans and fisheries continue to support the global population's economic, social, and environmental needs. Despite the critical importance of conserving oceans, decades of irresponsible exploitation have led to an alarming level of degradation. So, what's the problem? The oceans absorb around 23% of annual CO2 emissions generated by human activity and helps mitigate the impacts of climate change. The ocean has also absorbed more than 90% of the excess heat in the climate system. Ocean heat is at record levels, causing widespread and marine heat waves, threatening its rich ecosystem and killing coral reefs around the world. Increasing levels of debris in the world's ocean are also having a major environmental and economic impact. Every year, an estimated 5 to 12 million metric tons of plastic enters the ocean, costing roughly $13 billion per year, including cleanup costs and financial losses in fisheries and other industries. About 89% of plastic litter found on the ocean floor are single-use items like plastic bags. So what we can do For open ocean and deep sea areas, sustainability can be achieved only through increased international cooperation to protect vulnerable habitats, establishing complete, effective, and equitability managed system of government protected areas should be pursued to conserve biodiversity and ensure a sustainable future for the fishing industry. One example is the Biodiversity Beyond National Jurisdiction Agreement in 2023 that provides a legal framework for all activities in the oceans and seas. On a local level, we should make ocean-friendly choices when buying products or eating food derived from oceans and consume only what we need. Reducing our plastic use is critical. You can see the poster that is saying us what we can do for improving our water life or aquatic life. Thank you. I promise to save life. And at last, I would like to act on the same goal 14 rather than only giving our views. Thank you.
Thank you, Ranjita ma'am. Can you please give the gesture? Yes, ma'am, I have captured your gesture, and you have truly said that it is not only the facts and figures that we are discussing right now, but we need to take our own initiatives at our own personal level. Then only we can achieve the SDG targets by 2030, because already we have seen that this particular marathon has started way back in 2012 around. But still we can see that we have not achieved the significant change in the ecosystem. So thank you for sharing your valuable insights. And now, because of some technical issues, Dr. Supriya is facing some technical issues. So to move ahead with the session, I request Dr. Pratik Mungekar to please continue with his presentation. Dr. Pratik, over to you.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you're audible, sir. You're completely audible.
Okay. Can you pin me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Okay, good morning, good afternoon, one and all present here. First of all, I would like to congratulate Wittygossip Association, Dr. Parul, Dr. Supriya for the kind invitation. And I'm very much fortunate that I've been associated with Wittygossip Association since its beginning. So yes, so today I'm going to discuss on life below water. So ladies and gentlemen, this topic is not only urgent but vital for the survival of our planet. Sustainable Development Goal 14, life below water. Our oceans, seas, and marine resources are facing unprecedented threats, threatening not just marine life, but also the livelihood of millions of people worldwide. However, in addressing this issue, we must not only consider the environmental perspective, but also go into unique and different angles to truly grasp the magnitude of the challenge at hand. So firstly, let us acknowledge the intrinsic value of our oceans. They cover, as previous speakers also explained, 70% of the Earth's surface and our source of life, providing habitat for a vast array of species, from the smallest plankton to the largest whales. So our oceans regulate the climate, absorb carbon dioxide, and produce over half of the oxygen we breathe. So they are not just bodies of water, they are the lifeblood of our planet. Yet despite their importance, our oceans are in peril. Pollution, overfishing, habitat destruction, and climate change are, wreaking havoc on marine ecosystems. So coral reefs, often called the rainforest of the sea, are dying at the alarming rate. Plastic pollution is choking marine life with devastating consequences for species and ecosystems. Illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing is depleting fish stocks. threatening the food security of coastal communities. But beyond these well-known challenges, let us explore some unique perspectives on SDG 14. So consider the cultural significance of the ocean. For many indigenous communities, the ocean is not just a source of sustenance, also a pillar of their identity and spirituality. So the loss of marine diversity or biodiversity not only affects ecosystems, but also erodes the cultural heritage of these communities. By protecting marine life, we are not just preserving biodiversity, but also safeguarding the cultural richness of our planet. Furthermore, let us examine the economic dimension of life below water. The ocean economy is worth trillions of dollars, supporting industries such as fishing, shipping, tourism, and renewable energy. However, unsustainable practices threaten to undermine the long-term viability of these industries. So by investing in sustainable ocean management, we can unlock the economic potential of our oceans while ensuring their health and resilience for future generations. So moreover, let us not forget the interconnectedness of all life on Earth. The health of our ocean affects not only marine ecosystems, but also terrestrial ones. So coral reefs, for example, provide essential habitat for countless species of fish, which in turn support coastal communities and economies. So by protecting life below water, we are also safeguarding the delicate balance of life on land. Now, today I bring forth not just words, but hard data and analytics that underscore the urgency of addressing Sustainable Development Goal 14, which is life below water. So according to the report by the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, IPCC, our oceans have absorbed more than 90% of the excess heat trapped by greenhouse gases since the 1970s. And this unprecedented warming is wreaking havoc on marine ecosystems, leading to coral bleaching, ocean acidification, and shifts in species distribution. So research indicates that coral reefs, one of the most biodiverse ecosystems on the planet, are declining rapidly, with some estimates suggesting that 90% of reefs could be lost by 2050 if current trends continues. Furthermore, let us consider the scourge of plastic pollution. Every year, millions of tons of plastic waste enter our oceans, where they break down into microplastics that are ingested by marine life. So a recent study estimated that there are over 5 trillion pieces of plastic floating in the world's ocean, with devastating consequences of marine species. So research has found plastic debris in the stomachs of over 60% of the seabirds and 100% of sea turtles, leading to starvation, suffocation, and reproductive failure. So moreover, the issue of overfishing cannot be overstated. A comprehensive analysis published in the journal Science found that over 30% of fish stocks are overexploited, meaning they are harvested at unsustainable levels. So this overfishing not only depletes fish populations, but also disrupts marine ecosystems, leading to cascading effects throughout the food web. So also one of the research indicates that small-scale fisheries, which employs over 90% of the world's fishers, and provide critical income for coastal communities, are particularly vulnerable to overfishing and environmental degradation. So on the economic front, research highlights the immense value of our oceans. So the World Bank estimates that the ocean economy is worth over $1.5 trillion annually and provides livelihood for over 3 billion people worldwide. However, unsustainable practices threaten to undermine this economic potential. So a study by the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, found that illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing accounts for up to 26 million tons of fish annually, representing a loss of $23 billion in revenue. So there are some solutions which we can consider, like if we have to implement sustainable fisheries management. So government and international organizations can enforce regulations to prevent overfishing, such as implementing quotas, seasonal closures, and protected areas. So by promoting sustainable fishing practices, we can ensure the long-term health of fish stocks and marine ecosystems. Then also we have to reduce plastic pollution. We need to take urgent action to reduce the flow of plastic waste into our oceans. So this includes implementing policies to reduce single-use plastics, improving waste management infrastructure, and promoting recycling and circular economy initiatives. So public awareness campaigns can also play a crucial role in changing consumer behavior and reducing plastic consumptions. So there are many ways like protecting marine protected areas, then addressing climate change, promoting sustainable tourism, empowering local communities, investing also in research and innovation. But these are, the practices or implementations which are governed by governments or international organizations. But there are some common solutions that can be implemented by we common people, like reduce single-use plastics. Individuals can reduce their plastic footprint by using reusable bags, water bottles, and containers instead of single-use plastics. So opting for products with minimal packaging and choosing biodegradable alternatives can also help reduce plastic waste. Then dispose of waste properly. Proper waste disposal is essential for preventing plastic and other debris from ending up in our ocean. So individuals can ensure that they dispose of waste responsibly by recycling, composting, and participating in community cleanup efforts. Then we have to conserve water. Conserving water helps reduce the strain of freshwater sources, so which in turn helps maintain the health of marine ecosystem. So simple actions such as fixing leaks, taking shorter showers, and using water efficient appliances can make a big difference. Then you have to choose sustainable seafood. When purchasing seafood, individuals can choose sustainably sourced options that are certified by organizations like Marine Stewardship Council, which is MSC, or on the Aquaculture Stewardship Council, which is AHC. By supporting sustainable fisheries and aquaculture practices, consumers can help reduce overfishing and protect marine biodiversity. Then we have to practice responsible tourism. When visiting all those coastal areas or engaging in water-based activities, individuals can practice responsible tourism by following guidelines to minimize their impact on marine ecosystems. So this includes, avoiding activities that disturb marine life, respecting marine protected areas, and supporting eco-friendly tour operations. Then we have to educate yourself and others also. Increasing awareness about the importance of ocean conservation is a key to inspiring action. And I proudly say that Wittygossip is doing this thing already by organizing back-to-back these kind of longest conferences for the awareness. So individuals can educate themselves about marine issues and share their knowledge with others through conversation, social media, and community events. So by raising awareness, individuals can mobilize support for ocean conservation efforts and drive positive change. And finally, I would like to conclude that this message is true for all, that together we can turn the tide and ensure a sustainable future for life below water. So our oceans are resilient, but they need our help. So let's work together to protect and preserve them for generations to come. And finally, I would like to say congratulations to all the esteemed speakers for participating for this great cause, and for the organizers for their tremendous efforts and dedication. And one more thing, I am a SDG expert. I have published my 2 books on SDG, Introductions to Sustainable Development Goals, which has got many international awards, and that is a part of education program also. And the second book is on Sustainable Horizons. In that, I have implemented my guru, Dr. Mashelkar's principle. We have to reimagine, rethinking, and reinventing our path to a better world, which is also Amazon bestseller. So if anyone wants to study SDG in detail or the introduction, they can go on Amazon and they can see my books. And once again, thank you so much, Dr. Supriya Pathak, Dr. Parul Sharada, and all the Wittygossip Association team for actively, patiently listening to me and for the invitation. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Pratik sir, for joining us. And definitely, we would love to read your books already available on Amazon. So thank you, sir. Thank you very much. So would you like to do this gesture, sir?
Yes, sure.
Thank you, sir. Sir, please do this in a side, sir.
Okay.
Great, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Welcome,
Dear
Dr. Witty. Thank you
Hello.
for being with us today.
Yes, thank you, Professor Mala.
Yeah,
And
welcome to everyone. Honorable Dr. Supriya Pathak, Dr. Parul. Thank you so much. I'm on my way home. Hopefully, I can join soon. I am now driving.
yes,
Thank you. I'm listening. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Pratik. And actually, today is Sunday, and Sunday is the church day for our mentors. Still, she is listening to all the speakers. And dear Christiana, would you like to say something about Pratik sir's presentation?
Yes, good morning to all. I'm very glad to here with you. And Dr. Praktik said the plastic pollution is the most dangerous and we must collect and we must rethink. Individual must practice to reduce and replace the use of the plastic in everyday life, and we must remanaging and rethinking how to collect and how to clean our environment after years and years pollution. Uh, uh, Before 2 weeks, I have friends from Romania in Croatia, and they told me they see our Adriatic Sea, they see our river, and they told me that our water in Croatia is very clean and no pollution of plastic. Yes, last 10 years we clean and we collecting the plastic in our environment. And thank you, Dr. Praktik, to bringing enlightening and teach the other with speech, with books, with how suggestion how to replace plastic in our life. Thank you, Dr. Praktik. Thank you.
Thank you, dear Christiana. Thank you very much for your for sharing your thoughts. Dear Nikita ma'am, I would like to request you once again. Ma'am, can we have the gesture again, ma'am? Nikita Pandey ma'am, if possible, ma'am, could you please switch on your mic and switch on your camera, ma'am?
Ma'am, I have posted the gesture at group.
Okay, you have posted a gesture.
Yes, at group.
Okay, ma'am. No issue, ma'am. No issue. So now, moving ahead, I would like to request Ellen. Ellen, are you ready with your presentation? Or you need
Yes, ma'am.
some time?
Yes, ma'am. I'm ready, ma'am.
Okay, you are ready. Okay, that's great. So Ellen is one of the favorite speaker of our mentor, Professor Dr. Esther Mala. And thank you very much, dear Ellen, for joining us from the land of Philippines. Thank you. I think it's your first time in the Global Peace and Sustainable Development Summit 2024, right? Right, Ellen?
Yes, ma'am. It is true. It is my first time, ma'am.
Okay, it's your first time. Okay. So, dear Ellen, the whole virtual stage is yours. Please introduce yourself to our mentors and all the guest speakers and participants.
Ayan. Okay, ma'am. Okay. I want to thank Dr. Esther, Dr. Supriya, Dr. Sharda, and all of the participant in the panel and the speaker today. And I want to share some of the tips that I can share because I am a ICT student, so I can relate how ICT can protect. ICT education can protect and safeguarding our ocean. We have different kinds of places, different diverse ocean, different lakes, different seas. But how the education can be more impactful in the times of Generation Z and approaching the Generation Alpha, which is the elementary level. Okay, here are some gatherings in my experience how ICT education can touch easily the different kinds of ocean. I think number one is virtual reality. Many of the student has a diverse digital divide. They has no money. They cannot see what is the sea of the Croatia, like what you said, that is very clean. But if we have a virtual reality, we can see. We can see how beautiful what is our ocean in the different places through the virtual reality that can afford of the university and the school is sponsoring some of the student that has no financial gain to go in the different kinds of place. That is virtual reality. The second one is simulation and games. We can produce the different kinds of virtual reality, a big shark that is can see with a large screen that student cannot afford to go in the ocean park and many more. I think in the part of Asia, we are not likely in the Europe or in America that is very much high productive in terms of financial gain. In Asia, we have limited resources, so I think the ICT will come up very much impact in terms of realization. What is the what is the different kinds of places that has a good opportunity in terms of safeguarding the ocean, like the Croatia and many more places. And next, and this is one of my technology that I've been using in my classroom, the merge, and it is a virtual reality that we can see the different kinds of place, different kinds of ocean, how the different kinds of expert do the thing or do the best practices through the artificial intelligence or to the uh, virtual reality. We use merge education. So for today, I will sponsor you one of the new technology that we can use in presentation. Different kinds of presentation, not only in safeguarding the below the water, but I think this is our main focus. I will give everyone a premium account of Curipad. This is the first I think one of the first artificial intelligence in using presentation. We can use it to more what the word is, to promote in our slide on our presentation what is the ocean be like. So I will send the link how we can activate our premium account. The application is Curipad. It is sponsored Curipad in the Europe, United States of America, because I am ambassador of Curipad. Okay, I will give to all the participant, to all the back end, to all the organizer here. I will send later, or I will send now. I will send now. I I will send later because I the link is expired. I will send later, ma'am. Okay, next thing is the data and analysis visualization. We know that the data is speak and decision in a critical thinking ways. If we have no data, we can do not we can not decide what is the main problem, because we have no data. So we have no access to the different kinds of perspective of the different kinds of expert in the different kind of ocean expert, like that. Interactive data visualization, like now, the data science with analytics is very much in demand right now. Data science with the ICT, because science and ICT is collaboration always to prove and to have more fast solution in terms of different kinds of problem, especially the ocean. The ocean is very much profound that I think it is a 50 to 70% is not critical mention in the terms of discovery in the different kinds of animals below the water, I think. And the real-time ocean data will help of to determine what is the different kinds of animals and ocean marine in our ocean. And next thing is the communication and collaboration, like this one. We cannot collaborate without the use of ICT, without the use of Zoom. How can we collaborate if we have no Zoom? Because ICT is very essential nowadays. And last one is the global collaboration project. This is, for me, this is a wonderful project that we have come up to touch everyone, the different kinds of expert. So I think one of the big project of the student is have a blogging, have a documentary of the different kinds of play to what is the uh the real time, or the what is the word in or what is the main reason why our ocean nowadays will die sooner because of the pollution. Different kinds of pollution, not only the plastic, but also the different kinds of chemicals. I think this is very harsh to our environment. And documentary, public service announcement, using Facebook page, using flyers, and many more to create more impact, more past communication in terms of problem, in terms of calamities, climate change. Because I think natural calamities can produce some problem to our marine animals because of our uh, uh, they for me, as of today, the tree planting is declining in the humanity. The project of tree planting is declining. All of the different kinds of pollution will go to our ocean. So social media campaign, student can design the social media and our awareness protecting the ocean. It is very much useful right now. The platform of blogging, YouTube, and etc. so on. It is very much more impact if we do so. If we combine the ICT and the ocean in terms of safeguarding and concern of the other marine animals. Okay, now I can give some benefits to you, ma'am. The promise that I said late night in ma'am Dr. Esther. Wait, ma'am, I will send to you the premium account of Curipad that is amounting to $1,000 if I not mistaken. Okay, and I will give to you right now, and you can use it to your class, to your different kinds of topics, especially the safeguarding of our ocean. So in the Zoom, I will give the link. Okay, and I think it is visible right now, ma'am. So you can use it to your class and to safeguard our ocean. And it is 1 month free premium account. After no fees, no collected. It is for me, it is my duty to share what I have, because I think these people, you are wonderful, great to defend our ocean. So I think I can give you this premium account from Curipad, Europe, United States of America. Thank you, ma'am, for the opportunity. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, dear Alan. Thank you very much. Dear Alan, could you again, yes. Could you do this gesture? Joining hands? Yes. Okay. Alan, please smile. Alan, please smile. Actually, I need to capture you. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, dear Alan. Thank you very much. And definitely, we would love to support your initiative here. Thank you very much. Dear Christiana, would you like to say something about Alan's presentation? Dear Christiana, you are with your
Sorry,
mic is-
sorry. I see
Oh,
the
yeah.
microphone. Yes, thank you, teacher Alan, because I was amazing and surprised and impressed how you connected new AI tools and teaching Gen-Z and Gen-Alpha with how to teach how is beautiful and diversity and life below the water, and good opportunity for living, how to explain why we must clean and why we must take care, because it's good opportunity to live in that area. And amazing in connection the VR glasses for the kids, because it's for them it's interactive and very touchable in that moment, and simulation and games, it's very attractive. Data analysis is very important to connecting how huge problem is that, and the real-time ocean data. It's we have a lots of camera, civil camera to track what's happening, and the kids and the young can see in real time what's happening in that beautiful our nature. And really, I was impressed what you're doing in your classroom. Thank you, Alan. Keep going. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, madam.
Thank you, Alan. Thank you very much for joining us. Now, moving ahead, I would like to invite our one of the prestigious speaker from the land of Philippines. Dear 𝐿𝐿, are you ready with your presentation?
Yes, Pa. Yes, Pa.
Okay, great, dear. Dear, you are a co-host, so you can share your screen if you wish. Yes, dear, your screen is visible now.
Wait lang. All right. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. I am Principal of 𝐒𝐮𝐚𝐥 from the land of the Philippines, and also a student from the Manila Quezon University, and currently connected at the G𝐥𝐸 University as assistant professor from the public and administrations. So, Sustainable Development Goals, SDG 14, the life below water, tubig ay buhay. So, we have a Tagalog version. Walang tubig, walang buhay, walang bughaw, walang berde. But according to English version, no water, no life, no blue, no green, according to Sylvia Earle Asinagapur. So, the content or the guidelines of my topic is all the introductions, the life below water initiatives. So, life below water in the news, the global goals or the conserve sustainable use the ocean, seas, marine resources for sustainable development. So the introduction from the life below water or tubig ay buhay. Sustainable development goals is about life below water and is one of the 70 sustainable development goals established by the United Nations in 2015. And also the official wording is to conserve and sustainable use the ocean, seas, and marine resources for sustainable development. Also, it also focuses the preserving the health and biodiversity of marine ecosystem, promoting sustainable fishing practices, and reducing marine pollutions, and addressing the impacts of the ocean acidifications and climate change on aquatic life. So, life below water initiative, we have the marine protected areas. So establishing and expanding protected areas in oceans and seas to conserve the marine biodiversity. So safeguard and critical habitat and allow the ecosystem to recover and ensure that vulnerable marine species and ecosystem have safe spaces to thrive and regenerate. And of course, the Ocean Cleanup Project. So initiative focuses on reducing marine pollutions, including the plastic, all the spills and the contaminants to maintain the integrity of marine ecosystem to protect marine life. So we have the sustainable fisheries management. So implementing responsible fishing practices to prevent overfishing, which is protect the endangered species and support the livelihood of fishing communities, help maintain fish pollution and sustainable level and ensure that the long-term viability of the fishing industry. And also we have lead to ending the overfishing, so that urgent need to protect our oceans. And of course, the SDG 14 calls for the conservation and sustainable use for the oceans. Overfishing can lead to the depletion of marine resources and can endanger the livelihood of the millions of people. So way back 2020, when the average of 11.6 kilogram of fish per person was caught at the global level, and also establishing the marine protected areas can be important tool for managing oceans resources. So SDG 14 aims increase efforts to conserve and sustainable use the oceans. And so we have that life below water in use. So in the world, right, we have a different issues when it comes to ocean. So life below ocean action played a vital role in safeguarding the health of our planet and shaping a sustainable future for all. And also water aid is a stark and unfortunate reality that in our modern world, 2 billion people are living without access to clean water, and 3.6 billion people lack access to a reliable toilet. This should not be normal. So life below water is also according to Eurostat, Sustainable Development Goals, life below water aim to protect and ensure the sustainable use of the ocean. So may figure and how to help life below the water industry. We have the climate actions, we have the supports sustainable fisheries and the raise awareness. So the climate actions, we have the choose a sustainable source seafood and advocate for responsible fishing practices and policies to ensure the long-term health of fish population, protect marine biodiversity, and support the livelihood of fishing communication that depends on the ocean for their income and sustenance, and support the sustainable fishery, the advocate for policies that addresses climate change and support renewable energy sources and to reduce its impact on oceans or rising as temperatures in ocean acidification threaten marine ecosystem and disrupt delicate the balance of marine life and the raise of the awareness. So all of us, we need to be aware. So educate others about the importance of marine conservations and the need of protecting life below water, highlighting the individual actions such as reducing plastic waste and promoting sustainable choices can collectively make a significant positive impact on the health of our oceans. And the protect life below water, the targets. So we have the reduce marine pollutions. And by 2025, prevent the significantly reduced marine pollution of all kinds, in particular from the land, based on including the marine debris and the nutrient pollution. So the 14.2 target, the protect and restore ecosystem. So way back by 2020, sustainably manage and protect marine and coastal ecosystem to avoid a significant adverse impact. So target 14.3 reduce ocean acidification, minimize and address the impact of ocean acidification, including through enhanced scientific cooperation at all levels. So for the target 14 for sustainable fishing by 2020, effectively regulate harvesting and end overfishing, illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing and destructive fishing practice, and implement science-based management plans in order to restore fish stock in the shorter time feasible, at least to level that can produce maximum sustainable yield to determine their biological characteristics. And the target 14.5, we have the conserve coastal marine assets. So by 2020, conserve at least 10% of coastal and marine areas consistent with national and international law based on the best available scientific information. And the 14.6 and of subsidies contributing to overfishing. By 2020, prohibit the certain forms of fishing subsidy which is contribute to overcapacity and overfishing. Eliminate subsidies that contribute to illegal and unreported, unregulated fishing. So the 14.7 increase the economic benefits from sustainable use of marine sources. So by 2030, increase economic benefit to small island developing states and lead developed countries from the sustainable use of marine resources. So included the sustainable management of fisheries, aquaculture, and tourism. And the 14.8, the increased scientific knowledge, research, and technology for oceans health. So we need to increase scientific knowledge or develop research or capacity and transfer marine technology, taking into account into governmental oceanographic commissions criteria and guidelines on the transfer of marine technology. And also in order to improve our ocean health and to enhance the contributions of marine biodiversity to the development of developing countries, and particular small island and developing states and the least developed countries. So the 49 supports small-scale fishers. So provide access for small-scale artisanal fishers to marine resources and market. And the last one, we have the implement, enforce international sea law. So we need to abide all the laws, enhance the conservation and sustainable use of oceans and the reason by implementing international law. So I have a different email. So the proper for the waste management. So we have the glass, the e-waste, metal, the paper, plastic, or organic. And we have the hospital. So biomedical waste for management. So we have general waste, infected waste or infected practice or glassware or waste shape. And then always remember we need to reduce, reuse, recycle. It is the symbol of the middle of the beautiful untouched jungle ecological concept, or which is the waste management and sustainable economic lifestyle. And of course, food waste management, also all the leftover biological, ecological, what I mean is recycling outline diagram. So, and another, as a retirement also, volunteer and plus all the plastic batter, clean up all day collecting waste on sea beach or pollution recycling and concept. And remember, the sea is not a garbage dump. So you have a different beautiful places or the islands of the Philippines, which is 7,641. And then we have the treasure under the sea. And of course, as part of the Rotarians, we're also involved in different activities. And one of these is, which is the oceans or the river or like Pasig, Ilog Pasig. And again, for the quote, only we humans make waste that nature can digest, but according to Charles Moore, for me, it's the best solution to resolve this problem is you or us. Anyway, thank you and God bless.
Amazing, dear, amazing. Most amazing presentation. Dear, if possible, could you please send all the screenshots of your activities? Dear, your mic is switched off.
Yes, but I'll send it later from SDG WhatsApp.
Yes, you can send all these pictures in your our mail, wittygossip@gmail.com. Okay, so definitely we would love to appreciate your project here.
Thank you, Paul.
Thank you. Okay, now could you stop the sharing screen? Okay, thank you, dear. Dear, could you please do this gesture? Thank you, dear. Thank you very much. And now our mentor Astara has joined us. Dear Astara, would you like to say something about principal presentation?
Yes, Dr. Supriya, thank you. Principal. Wow, I've been seeing you every day, and today I really saw your work. It's such a wonderful presentation, insightful and impressive presentation you have done. Okay, touching the best aspects of life below water, which is one of my favorite topic. Yeah, and let me tell you, you are such an admirable speaker. Thank you for being with us today. Lovely. Thank you, Dr. Supriya. Back to you.
Okay, so thank you, dear. Thank you very much. Now, moving ahead, I would like to invite with all my honor and with all my happiness to Dr. Parul Sharda, Associate Professor in the Medicaid University, Indore. So, ma'am, the whole virtual stage is yours. Ma'am, please introduce yourself to our all the speakers and mentors.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Can you please confirm if my voice is clearly audible and screen is visible?
Yes.
Ma'am, your screen is visible and you are audible, loud and clear, ma'am.
Okay, so first of all, namaste from India and namaste to all the participants. my fellow colleagues from Wittygossip Association. I can say the fellow colleagues because we are associated from last 4 to 5 years. And I'm so happy that I am a part of this marathon where I hope that we are creating a ripple effect and we will soon be achieving the SDG goals. And I am sure that we will be fortunate enough to witness this change in the ecosystem through this particular marathon that we are doing it every year. As many of the presenters, the different speakers have already shared their views on SDG 14. And I am privileged to be a part of SDG 14, which is Life Below Water Today, which is being hosted by IMI Group of Institutions. And I am thankful to IMI Group that they have given me this opportunity to share my views on today's goal. So when we talk about life below water, that is SDG 14, one thing that comes into mind is not the ocean, but the water. Because without water, we cannot imagine our lives. Although it is a very basic thing that we teach to our students. I teach to my young boy who is in class 5 that water is important. And when I told him that today I'm going to present my presentation on life below water, he said, Mama, this is the thing that we study in class 5. Why you people being a PhD or being a famous academicians are discussing this on this global platform? So this is the thing that came into mind today, is that if we teach the things at the school level, there are very few people like the people who are being associated at this platform who are discussing this thing. And the rest of the population on this globe is not very much concerned about conserving this vast but a fragile resource. Because if we see that if we lost the water, if we lost this very vast resource that is called ocean, we cannot imagine the cycle, the nature cycle. And this is how we need to, this is why we need to conserve this very beautiful resource. Also, I would like to share one of my experience of last few months back, that I got an opportunity to go into the territory of this blue ocean, where I was snorkeling and I saw the beautiful the bodies, the fishes, the jellyfish, and many more water bodies. And then I got realized that who are we to disturb their ecosystem? So these are the things that we need to keep in mind when we are discussing this SDG 14. Although all the data, the facts and figures are already available on the on our internet, on the various websites, on the different policies, but being a individual, being a citizen of this country, or being a individual on this planet, we must think that how we can contribute to save this particular vast resource of ours.
Yeah,
because
Dr.
we are
Parul?
being blessed.
Sorry,
Yes, ma'am?
Dr. Parul, is your slide moving supposed to move? You are still on the first slide.
Yes, I am on the first slide itself.
Okay, sorry to disturb.
No, it's okay, ma'am. Thank
Yeah.
you so much. So, starting with the quotes, that no water, no life, no blue, no green. If we are discussing about the green economy, if we are discussing about the poverty, if we are discussing about the food, we need to think green. But if we want to think green, we want to think blue first, because we want to save water first, because water is the prime ingredient that is required to save the greenery. The second quote that is very mind-boggling, that when the last tree has been cut down, the last fish caught, the last river poisoned, only then we will realize that one cannot eat money. So we need to realize it today. We need to share the word. We need to create the awareness through this platform that we need to save these resources for the future, for the coming generations ahead. Moving ahead, when we talk about SDG 14, there are different targets which are being set by SDG 14. Say 14.1 is what we can say is, give me a minute, please. Reduce marine pollution. When we talk about marine pollution, it has already been discussed by the previous speakers also that we need to avoid throwing plastics, garbages into the rivers. We need to properly manage the garbage system, properly use the different dustbins, different segregation of the waste, so that it should not be floated into the this ocean. And when we also talk about the marine pollution, it is related to the transportation, the marine transportation. More the transportation, more we can say the pollution will be created. But this is also one fact that on this particular marine transportation, our economy, the development of economy is also based. So we can only improve the quality of the fuel that we are using, so that it cannot harm the marine resource. So by this way, we can create awareness by reducing the marine pollution. Target 14.2 says that protect and restore ecosystem. This can be done again by saving not polluting the water bodies, and reducing the use of fisheries if we are not in the requirement. So by this way, we can protect and restore the ecosystem. 14.3 says reduce ocean acidification. That is, most of the CO2 that we emit daily by a lot of the population and by the what we can say the fuels or the traffic system that is emitting the carbon dioxide, it has been absorbed by the ocean. So we must be smart enough, we must be aware enough to use the vehicles in a smarter way, so that CO2 emission can be controlled. So whatever we can control, we should do that. Target 14.4 says sustainable fishing. The government is giving lot many subsidies on for the fisheries, but sustainable fishing practices should be adopted so that the water bodies or the fishing can be conserved. 14.5 target says conserve coastal and marine areas. It is because the pharmaceutical industry is based on the marine resources for getting the majority of ingredients for developing the pharmacy. So conserving coastal and marine areas is also important for getting the medicines and pharmacy out of the marine resources. 14.6 target says end subsidies contributing to overfishing. So it is an alarming thing to be discussed here, that government should stop the subsidies that contribute to overfishing, so that the water bodies can be conserved. The water bodies should remain happy in their own environment. Target 14.7 says increase the economic benefits from sustainable use of marine resources. Sustainable use of marine resources means using less plastic, less the ingredients which harms the water body. Target 14A says increase scientific knowledge, research and technology for ocean health. It can happen like one of the video and article I was seeing, that in which a ship was moving and there was a large large net which is pushing all the garbage out of the sea. So these kind of scientific knowledge, research and technology should be developed so that ocean health can be improved, so that garbage can be removed out of the ocean as soon as possible. Target 14B says support small scale fisheries so that they can earn their livelihood, they can earn their income out of it. 14C says implement and enforce international sea law. This is very much important to keep a check on the what we can say the unfair trade practices or unfair practices that are going related to the ocean bodies. Moving ahead to the presentation, when a fish says welcome to the life underwater, it means that the ocean body how much it is contributing. It is the fish is proudly saying here that how much the water bodies are contributing to the land area, to us, to the people of this planet. So the coastal and marine resources contribute, as the figure says, 28 trillion US dollar to the global economy every year. 35% of the population live along coastal lines, and they earn their livelihood through this, through the marine resources. Now, the sad part is we, being the India, is ranked 12 among the top 20 countries which is responsible for the marine pollution. So we need to keep a check here. India generates over 25,000 tons of plastic every day, and 40% remains uncollected. So this is an alarming rate which needs to be checked here, which needs to be which can be reduced by creating the awareness. Then when we talk about the sea level rises by 1.33 million mm every year on the coast, this is again creating the natural calamities, which is disturbing the planet life. So these are the things that needs to be checked when we are talking about the SDG 14. Now, when we talk about nature's alarm, healthy oceans and seas are essential to our existence. Goal 14 is about conserving and sustainably using the ocean, sea, and marine resources. Healthy oceans and seas are essential to human existence and life on Earth. This is very worryful situation that over 17 million metric tons is of the pollution is already clogging the ocean and has already clogged the ocean by 2021. And this figure is set to double or triple by 2040. So if we got the figure right here, can we improve can we increase the awareness? Can we create some kind of policy and suggest to the government that this particular figure, this target, which is to be reached by 2040 of polluting the ocean body, can be mitigated? So currently the ocean's average pH is 8.1, which is about 30% more acidic than pre-industrial times. So nature is giving alarm to us. We need to be awake now. So now what can be done to mitigate the loss to sea world? Careful management of the essential global resource is a key feature. This includes increasing funding to ocean science, intensifying conservation efforts, urgently turning the tide on climate change to safeguard the planet's largest ecosystem. For open ocean and deep sea areas, sustainability can be achieved only through increased international cooperation to protect vulnerable habitats. And on a local level, like we being in our city, we should make ocean-friendly choices when buying products or eating food derived from oceans, and consume only what we need. Reducing our plastic use is critical to achieve the SDG 14 target. Now, this is a picture that I came across when I was preparing this presentation. That are we disturbing the nature cycle? The cloud, water vapor, rain, and river. We can consider river here as an ocean or all the water bodies. Are we disturbing this nature cycle? Yes, we are disturbing this nature cycle by creating more pollution, by emitting more CO2, by using more vehicles, by using more plastics. So this is the thing, that we are no one being we are privileged to be born as a humans here. So we must be intellectual. We are considered as the most intellectual species on this planet. So we must use our intellect and reduce the plastic waste. We must try to balance this nature cycle. The fact, some facts here, as the ocean is in the state of emergency as increasing eutrophication, acidification, ocean warming, and plastic pollution worsen its health. While there has been some progress in expanding marine protected areas, combating illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing, banning fishing subsidies, and supporting small-scale fisheries, action is not advancing the speed or scale required to meet the goal 14. To counter these trends, swift and coordinated global action is imperative. This entails increasing funding for ocean science and conservation efforts, so that we can safeguard the planet's largest ecosystem, which is ocean. Wrapping up, the challenges posed by endangerment to aquatic life and the impact on livelihood in India necessitate urgent action. Non-profit organizations, through collaborative efforts, community engagement, and sustainable initiatives, can be instrumental in achieving SDG 14. It's crucial for individuals, businesses, and policymakers to actively support and participate in these initiatives to ensure the well-being of both marine environment and communities that depends on it. So this is all from my side. And when I say thank you, protecting the ocean is not about saving the marine life. It's about safeguarding our own future. Our fate, our own destiny is intimately connected to the health of ocean, and we must take urgent action to preserve it. So now I am joining my hands and requesting everyone to create awareness, to do the thing that you can control. We cannot say that it is not in our control to save the whole ocean. I'm not saying that you need to protect the whole ocean. At least do what is in your control, and you can create awareness by looking at you, your society, your family, your children, your kids, your students can bring the change into the society. And this is how we can create the ripple effect, and we can surely achieve the SDG 14 someday. Thank you so much. Dr. Esther Mala, you're not audible.
It's no
Yeah,
problem.
I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting to screenshot. Oh, Christina, you go ahead first. I can wait.
Yes, no problem. Dr. Parul Shraddha, thank you. Thank you for recapitulation and excellent explanation for each target and under 14 Sustainable Development Goals. Thank you for show the pollution, and the plastic is the most harmful type of ocean pollution, and acid moment of 8.1. It's very dangerous, and thank you for in this presentation create awareness and make to us what we can do action to protect the largest ecosystem. Last 20 years in Croatia, we have workshops, volunteering actions to clean the water, to clean our Adriatic Sea, and we teach in the school last 20 years how to sustainable actions. Each year we must repeat and repeat how to clean, how to learn the youngest. And because of that, now we have the clean coast and the clean islands, because we have 5,000 kilometers of coast and 1,245 islands in Croatia. And each year we have 6 million tourists in our country, small country, but we have only 3 million citizens in Croatia. And because of that, we must always teach the others to how to protect, how to reduce plastics in our daily life. And because of that, it's amazing. Remind me, all of us, all these under target of 14 Sustainable Development Goals. Thank you, Dr. Parul Shraddha. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. I am taking your screenshot, Parul, ma'am. Please do this.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. And I must say, ma'am, your presentation is full of facts and it's really appealing. We have to put our sincere efforts to save the marine life, to save the our ecosystem. So thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much for your presentation. Yes. Okay, so we have done with all the presentations. Today we have the four speakers. One is Dr. Parul Sharda, two speakers from the land of Philippines, Ms. Quenchifil and Ellen, and one is Pratik sir. He is from India. So thank you all the guest speakers. Yes, and of course, one presentation is from the Ranjita Das Soni ma'am from the Indore Management Institute. And dear Parul ma'am, please let me know the students of
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yes.
There are few faculties and students who will be participating from IMI group of institutions, and
Yes.
Dr. Ranjita Das Soni madam will be taking over for the moderation.
Sure, ma'am. Sure. So Ranjita Das ma'am,
Yes,
ma'am, the whole virtual stage is your ma'am. Ma'am, please call the faculties and the student speakers, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now I request Anjali ma'am to please present her PPT and give her insight regarding goal 14. Anjali ma'am, please, you can continue with your PPT. Anjali ma'am, I think she is not available
Ma'am,
right now.
Anjali Jain ma'am is with us and she is co-host. Her mic is switched on, but her camera is switched off. Yes, now the camera
Anjali
is
ma'am,
on.
please.
Yes. Anjali ma'am, could you listen me? Yes. Okay, now she is visible.
Ma'am, I think her network is weak, Zita ma'am. So you can coordinate with her, and till the time we can take some other
Next.
faculty.
Okay, okay. Ma'am, there is one student, she can prepare.
Name of student, please.
I request Siddhi Vaidya to please present her PPT. Siddhi.
Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Siddhi, please be louder.
Yes, ma'am.
Your voice is very less.
Siddhi, please
Siddhi,
check
you
your.
are co-host.
Am I unable to share screen?
Siddhi, you are co-host, and dear, you have to speak with more energy.
Yes, ma'am. Sure.
I guess.
Yes, ma'am.
All the best, Siddhi.
First of all, open your PPT and then share, Siddhi.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, is it visible?
It is not, but it is giving information that it has started. Yes, now it is visible. Siddhi, you can start. It is visible.
Good morning, everyone. I am Siddhi Vaidya of IMI group of from IMI group of institute. Today's the topic is Sustainable Development Goal 14, that is life below water.
Siddhi, sorry to interrupt you. Dear, could you raise your voice, dear? Could you increase your voice?
Yes, ma'am. Sure.
Okay.
Introduction. We cannot survive without healthy seas and oceans. They make up 70% of our world and we depend on them for energy, water, and food. However, we have been able to seriously harm these priceless resources. To preserve them, we must put an end to pollution and overfishing and begin immediately to regulate and safeguard all marine life worldwide. The objectives of Sustainable Development Goal 14 is to preserve and responsibly utilize the oceans, seas, and marine resources. Thus, among other goals, it aims to limit and avoid the consequences of ocean acidification, control fisheries, and prevent and decrease all forms of marine pollution. Now let's see the key threats to marine life. First is overfishing and illegal fishing practices. Excessive fishing and illegal methods deplete marine resources and disrupting the balance of marine ecosystem. Second, pollution from land-based resources and marine debris. Contamination from land-based activities and marine debris poses a significant threat to marine life and ecosystem. Third, ocean acidification and coral bleaching. Climate change-induced ocean acidification and coral bleaching are endangering the delicate marine ecosystem. Now the targets of Sustainable Development Goal 14. First is reduce marine pollution. That is to reduce marine pollution of all kinds, in particular from land-based activities including marine debris and nutrient pollution by 2025. Second, protect and restore ecosystem. To sustainably manage and protect marine and coastal ecosystem to avoid significant adverse impact and take action to achieve healthy and productive oceans. Third, reduce ocean acidification. To minimize and address the impacts of ocean acidification, including through enhanced scientific cooperation at all levels. Then sustainable fishing. To effectively regulate harvesting and overfishing, illegal, unreported and destructive fishing practices, and instead of it should implement science-based management plans. Next, coastal and marine areas. To conserve at least 10% of coastal and marine areas consistent with national and international law and based on the best available scientific information. Six is and subsidies contributing to overfishing. To prohibit certain forms of fisheries subsidies which contribute to overcapacity and overfishing. Next, to increase the economic benefit to small island developing states and at least developed countries from the sustainable use of marine resources by 2030. Then increase scientific knowledge, research and technology for ocean health and support small-scale fishers to provide access for small-scale artisanal fishers to marine resource and markets. And last, to implement and enforce international sea laws. Conclusion, sustainability in open ocean and deep sea region can only be reached by means of enhanced international collaboration aimed at safeguarding delicate ecosystems. To conserve biodiversity and provide a sustainable future for fishing industry, systems of government protected areas should be established that are comprehensive, efficient, and fairly maintained locally. We should consume only what we need and choose items that are friendly to the water, and when making purchase or consuming food that comes from the ocean, we must cut back the use of plastics. Thank you.
Thank you, Siddhi, for your information regarding Goal 14. Thank you so much. Supriya ma'am, anything you want to share regarding her PPT?
Okay, yes. So, dear, first of all, please do this screenshot. Do this gesture. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, dear Siddhi. Dear Astara, would you like to say something about Siddhi's presentation?
Yes. Yes, students are always amazing. The way they do, the way they describe, and I enjoy seeing their spirit where they collaborate with the educators, and I think we have done a wonderful job here. Yeah, we have done a wonderful job. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Lovely, lovely.
I can check there is some noise. So
Yes,
please,
yeah, background noise. Don't know who is that.
background noise.
I request all of you, please mute yourself. All the participants who are going to present their PPT, please mute yourself.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, Siddhi.
So thank you, Siddhi. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ranjita ma'am, moving
ma'am.
ahead, actually, Dr. Astara made a beautiful presentation to address the challenges and the issues related to the SDG 14. So, with your permission, ma'am, can we take the Astara's ma'am presentation?
Sure, ma'am. You don't have to need any permission. Sure, ma'am. We love to have you.
Thank
No
you. Thank
issue, no issue.
So, dear Astara, you are already co-host. You
Yeah,
can
I finally found it. I finally found it. So sorry in case I didn't pay much attention because I am so eager to share with everyone. Okay, let's start. Can I share the screen, please, dear?
Dear, you are a co-host.
Co-host. Oh, I didn't see. Sorry.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, here we are. Okay, I'll put on maximum. Yeah, today, welcome dear all. Today I'll be also sharing about life below water. Okay, and I would like to take you to Malaysia and see what is happening to one of our most important tourist attraction in Malaysia, that is the turtles. Yeah, let's see. Okay, let's explore Malaysia. Okay, as you all, I believe every one of you have shared what are the SDG 14 targets. Okay, before we curtain down for the day, we just go through it fast. There are 7 major targets and 3 additional targets using official UN SDG indicators as below. First, 14.1 is reduce marine pollution. 14.2, protect, restore, and ecosystem. 14.3, reduce ocean acidification. 14.4 will be sustainable fishing. Yeah, this was highlighted by, I just heard our Dr. Parul highlighted this. This is very sustainable fishing because, you know, nowadays human beings are very, very greedy in making money. Okay, anything they can gobble, they will do it. This is the lifestyle of people nowadays. Okay, they don't consider anyone else. So they don't even leave behind these lives below water. They even go after things on the land, life on the land, life even under the water. So this is very important for us to take note of. One of the important things. Next will be 14.5, conserve coastal and marine areas. Yeah, like the beach, you know, beach. They have many areas like some beaches. They also have this what they call slums with 3. I forgot the name. It's okay. So and 14.6 will be end subsidies contributing to overfishing. Target 14.7, increase the economic benefit of sustainable use of marine resources. Yeah, this is also important. Increase the economic benefit. So fish is fish and life below the sea, not all, but most of it was created for our survival. Okay, don't feel too guilty about eating it, especially fish. Okay, even life on land is created as food for us. Okay, but not eating all. You don't eat snakes, right? So be selective. Same, lives under below water is also created for us. So we can confine to fish because fish is a good source of protein. Yeah, after egg. So we can consider that everything in moderately. Yeah, don't do anything excessively. And for vegetarian, please carry on with whatever you have decided. Okay, 14.4a. 14a is increase scientific knowledge, research, and technology for ocean health. Yes, we should also preserve the lives and below water, not only the fishes and the lives there, planktons for fish, they are food for the fish, okay, and other plankton, plants under the water, all this, you got to preserve that also. If they die, the fishes will die. Of course, there's also many other reasons why life below water dies. Yeah, because of pollution, plastic pollution, oil spill. You see, so many things, and the rubbish thrown into the sea from the ship, from the boat. Yeah, but ship, they have the system. They have a system. Okay, especially commercial ships and all that, they have system how to dispose their waste. But still, we can't say all of them are doing a good job, a perfect job. Yeah, so we have to be reminded. Target 14.B will be support small scale fishes. Yeah, let them also survive, because you know why, the big fishing boats and they use their method, they just scoop through everything. They just take all the fishes, big, small, everything, and leave nothing or very little for the small fishes, fishermen. Then 14.C, implement and enforce international sea law. This is also very important. Otherwise, by now, it will be totally polluted. So because of this international sea law, it's still preserved. Again, there's also other factors which is polluting the sea. And wars are also one of the contributors. Yeah, go and check how war pollutes the sea as well. Yeah. Yeah, like the seas and oceans play a vital role in providing and regulating the climate, the food, rainwater, oxygen for this earth. Malaysia has major challenges to overcome before achieving the targets of SDG 14. Malaysia has largely kept the proportion of fish caught from overexploited or collapsed stock at sustainable level. Moreover, Malaysia has retained close to 0% for fish caught, which later was discarded. Means if we consume most of the fish, we draw out from the sea. Yeah, but still Malaysia is not perfectly well managed when it comes to life below water, including rivers, rivers and ponds and other water reserves. Having said that, areas of concern for Malaysia would revolve around protection of key biodiversity areas and general marine areas. Trawling, yes, trawling actually depletes the marine life faster than anything. And cleanliness of the ocean is crucial as well. Why life below water is important? SDG 14 aims to protect and ensure the sustainable use of oceans. Okay, this includes the reduction of marine pollution and the impacts of ocean acidification and the ending of overfishing and conservation of marine and coastal areas and ecosystem. Oceans are our planet's life support as they provide water, food, help to regulate the weather. Ocean also provide jobs for more than 3 billion people who depend on marine biodiversity for their livelihood. Okay, what's water pollution? Water pollution results from harmful substance buildup in composition, rendering the water toxic and unusable humans and animals. The degradation in water quality also causes adverse effects on the environment as we use it for agricultural purposes. Some common pollutants include bacteria, parasites, pesticides, nitrites, pharmaceutical products, and so on. Dear students, especially, and dear all, you can explore further on how these nitrates, pesticides, pharmaceutical products, and parasite and bacteria affects the life below water. These substances are often invisible, especially in low concentrations that get dispersed in seas and lakes. However, you can determine water quality by testing aquatic organisms. Yes? Now, some of the mineral waters which we buy from the shelf, is also not free 100% from bacteria. So read about that. So in Malaysia, we discovered that certain brand of mineral water consists of very high level of bacteria. So please also check on this. Don't always buy bottled water. Boil water and take with you wherever you go. Ocean pollution in Malaysia with emission of 0.073 million metric tons per year, ranked third in the top 20 most polluting countries based on annual plastic emission of rivers into ocean. I think now it would have increased slightly, once, because ocean is a common place, although there is a territory for every country, but still we have people coming into our waters, without permission, so to do their activities, and due to this, the pollution is increasing as well. Once in the ocean, plastic can persist, carrying potentially toxic pollutants over long distance for decades, up to centuries. Marine biologist Sylvia was right on the money when she said, no water life, no life. No water, no life, no blue, no green. Despite our understanding that water is a crucial life source, pollution still plagues our ocean, lakes, rivers, and reservoirs. Water pollution in Malaysia, its effect and cause for solutions. What are the causes of pollution? Sewage water, water from showers, sink, toilet, Commercial and industrial activities contribute to this as well by when they release metal and toxic sludge into the environment. Malaysia takes this as very serious. What more now, if any citizens see the river water or any water body is being polluted, they immediately take photos, videos, and send it to they will viral it and also send to the authority. So it's really helping us to curb this issue. Fuel spillage, this transportation oil leakage pollutes water. All pollution from routine shopping, driving to pouring oil down the drain, we all contribute to pollution daily. Gasoline drifts from vehicle, factories and farms churn out large amounts of waste, including tankers and ships, even small boats, livestock farming and agriculture leading to causes of water eutrophication due to chemical dumping from farming and livestock operation. Nutrient pollution can caused by excess nitrogen and phosphorus in water leads to algae blooms, a significant threat to ubiquitous water equality. Agricultural sector consumes about 70% of this. Water are affected by pollution. The detriment of water pollution goes beyond human life and wildlife. It is economical. It's economical. For instance, oil spill that wash up the beach wreck the ecosystem and gravely affected tourism. And arguably, we all contribute to the problem through the use of petroleum-fueled transport. Everything you can go and read further. Another example in sewage water, wastewater. Sewage discharge into coastal waters can cause extreme health hazard for those who bathe or surf in them. Besides that, this pollution can poison shellfish growing near the seashore. Yeah. What happens when we eat this poisoned shellfish? The result, illness, is acute. Yeah. Obviously, you eat polluted thing, poison thing, and you will poison yourself if you eat. And sometimes even fatal, known as paralytic shellfish poisoning. Water pollution has killed millions of people and sickened billions, but never think it would happen to us, fortunate folk. What we must understand is that pollution harms the environment on which we depend. Desecrated environment equals lower quality lives. How marine life is affected again? Impact on marine ecosystem. The most visible impact of plastic debris are ingestion, suffocation, and entanglement of hundreds of marine species. Marine wildlife such as seabirds, whales, fish, and turtles mistake plastic waste for prey. Most of them die of starvation as their stomachs become filled with plastic. Starvation and suffocation as well. Types of sea pollution here, a total of 7 species of sea turtles, about 200. Yeah, we are diving into the sea turtles, yeah, their lives. A total of 7 species of sea turtles and about 257 species of freshwater turtles and tortoise have been described, available in Malaysia's sea. Out of these 7 species of sea turtles in the world, 4 species come to nest on beaches in Malaysia. And out of 257 species of freshwater turtles and tortoise in the world, 100 species are native to Asia and 18 have been recorded in Malaysia. So 4 species come to nest in Malaysia and we have 18 of them been recorded in Malaysia. In Malaysia, the leatherback turtle nests primarily on mainland beaches of Terengganu, along a 15-kilometer stretch of beach centered in Rantau Abang. It is in East Malaysia. For the 4 species of sea turtles that nest on beaches in Malaysia are leatherback turtles. This is their scientific name: green turtle, hawksbill turtle, and olive ridley turtle. Yeah, this is leatherback. I just show you what are the types of, this is hawksbill turtle, green turtle, olive ridley turtle. Okay, and they also have it in English and Bahasa Malaysia. Okay, just have the feel how they look like. Okay, we are going to conclude. The status of marine turtles in Malaysia is either endangered or critically endangered. Yes, it is. WWF, okay, Malaysia states the leatherback turtle population in Malaysia has declined by more than 99% since 1960s. Wow. While olive ridley turtles have declined by more than 95%. What is the estimated number of leatherback turtles in the world? The population of leatherbacks and oldest largest sea turtles have declined an estimated 80% in past 3 decades. And in 2007, it was believed that there were only about 40,000 leatherback turtles left in the world, only 5,000 in the Pacific, due to a variety of threats. Okay, this is a source from Canada.com. You can go and read further. These are the ways you can reduce pollution. Okay, I'm very sure a lot of you have shared, many other speakers have shared, so I'm not going to go in detail to save time. What is interesting facts about life below water? Let's see. I leave you with this. Fun facts about life below water. 94% of life exists in the ocean. Yeah, please know that. We depend on sea life. We now know almost 250,000 marine species. Okay, we have cuttlefish have 3 hearts. Okay, only 5% of ocean has been explored. Ocean's critical is controlling greenhouse gases. Ocean generates 50% oxygen we need and absorbs 25% carbon dioxide, captures 90% of excess heat generated by this emission. the world's longest chain of mountain is under the sea. Coral, yeah, especially in the Pacific, yeah, there's many volcanoes there. Yes, so coral produce their own sunscreen. I repeat, coral produce their own sunscreen. So we got to also preserve and protect. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Wow, very fast.
Yes, dear, amazing presentation. It's a really, actually, even I don't know about so many species of these kind of turtles, Malaysian turtles.
Yeah,
So,
that's why I wanted to share. You
yes,
know?
yes, 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 yes. Dear Christiana, are you there?
Christiana.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm here. Yes, I'm here.
Dear, please present your views here, because
yes, just give me a second. Just give me a second here. Yes, thank you, Dr. Estera, for amazing view how it's important to clean our environment and how we must practice all the target of that goals, 14 sustainable development goals, and causes of pollution, sewage wastewater, fuel spillage, oil pollutions, livestock farming and agriculture. It's dangerous and killed all the nutrients for the species in the water. And after the plastic pollution, this is important. Thank you for that view, and our consciousness must take all these factors, and younger people must understand why we must protect all the most attractive touristic target in Malaysia as the turtles and all species and in the water. And because of that, we must research, we must learn that target under the 14 Sustainable Development Goals. Thank you, Dr. Estera.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the nice feedback.
Thank you, dear Astana. And now it's your turn, because today you are the speaker also.
Okay. But I'm so sorry, there's too many words. I created this about 2 years ago. So if nowadays I don't put so much words. I did it in a rush actually. So sorry for
Yes, dear, one more time. Yes, okay. Great, dear. Thank you, dear. Thank you very much. Okay. So, Ranjita ma'am, now please call other speakers.
Sure, ma'am, sure. I would like to invite Bhavna Malviya ma'am from Indore Management Institute to present her PPT presentation. Bhavna ma'am, please, you can share your PPT.
Yes, ma'am.
Bhavna ma'am, you are a co-host?
Yes, ma'am, yes.
Okay, with both your IDs?
You are audible, ma'am. You can share your PPT.
Yes, ma'am, yes. Wait a minute.
Ma'am, you can, yes.
Yes, ma'am, we can see your screen, ma'am.
It is visible, ma'am. You can start.
Okay, very good morning. Sir and ma'am, respected sir and ma'am, and dear students, I am Bhavna Malviya. Welcome to my presentations. First of all, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to present here. Introductions. Sustainable Development Goal 14 is about life below water and is one is one of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals established by the United Nations since 2015. The official wording is to conserve and sustainably use the oceans, seas, and marine resources of the Sustainable Development challenges. Our 3 billion pupils depends on marine and coastal biodiversity for their livelihoods. Pollutions there, the world's the largest source of protein. 40% of world's oceans suffer from the overfishing, poor fishing, participate and the poor waste management. Coral reefs, which provides a home to 25% of all marine life, are being destroyed at an alarming rates. Solutions action you can take in your daily life to achieve SDG 14. Here is a list of things each one of us can do to become closer to SDG 14 suggested by the United Nations. Reduce marine pollutions, protect and restore ecosystem, reduce ocean acidification, sustainable fishing, conserve coastal and marine areas, and subsidiaries countries our fishing, increase the economic benefits from the sustainable use of marine resource. Thank you so much all. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Supriya, ma'am,
Yes.
if you want to ask anything.
Could you stop sharing screen, ma'am?
Okay, ma'am. Stop sharing. Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, could you do this? Okay. Done, ma'am. So thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much for your presentation, ma'am. Thank you. Dear Ranjita, ma'am, would you
Yes,
like
ma'am.
to call other speakers, ma'am?
Yes, sure, ma'am. I would like to call Muskan Soni from MBA First Sem, Indore Management Institute. Muskan, you can share your PPT and start your insights regarding the same.
Muskan, you are co-host. You can share your screen if you wish.
Muskan Soni, are you present here? Ma'am, actually Muskan is having some emergency at her home. So next, I would like to call Aditya Mishra, sir, from Indore Management Institute. Sir, are you present there? Aditya, sir, you are.
Yes.
So you can present your PPT.
Sure, just a second.
Sure, sir.
Sure. Is this visible, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's visible.
So cute. Choose turtle to start. Amazing.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. And good afternoon to all the faculties and Wittygossip Association for providing the opportunity to showcase my views on Sustainable Development Goals, Goal 40, and that we are promoting ocean conservation and sustainable use for sustainable development. So we will start with the quote of John Kennedy. He said that we are tied to the ocean, and when we go back to the sea, whether it is to sail or to watch, we are going back from where we came. So protecting life below water is not just an environmental necessity, it's vital for health and sustainability of our planet. Ocean, rivers, and lakes are the homes to an incredible diversity of life, from microscopic organisms to a majestic marine mammals. They provide us with food, oxygen, and regulate the climate. However, human activities such as overfishing, pollution, and habitat destruction threats this delicate balances. By safeguarding marine ecosystem, we not only preserve biodiversity but also ensure the well-being of future generations. So, in introduction, we can say that the ocean, seas, and marine resources play a crucial role in sustaining life on the Earth. They regulate the climate, provided essential resources, support biodiversity, and offer economic opportunity for billions of people worldwide. Billions of people worldwide. However, human activities such as overfishing, pollution, habitat destructions, and climate changes are putting immense pressure on marine ecosystem, threatening their health and sustainability. In response, global efforts are underway to conserve and sustainable manage marine resources to ensure their long-term viability for current and future generation. So we come on the next, that is the importance of ocean conservation and sustainable use. So the first one is biodiversity preservation. Marine ecosystem harbor a diverse array of species, many of which are still undiscovered. Protecting these ecosystems helps preserve biodiversity and maintains the balance of marine life. Next is climate regulations. Ocean plays a crucial role in regulating the Earth's climate by absorbing carbon dioxide and heat. Healthy marine ecosystem contribute to the to climate stability by mitigating the impacts of climate changes. And third one is food security. Over 3 billion people rely on marine resources as their primary source of protein. Sustainable fisheries management ensure that fish stocks are maintained at level that can support current and future demand for seafood. And next one is economic opportunities. Marine industries, including fisheries, shipping, tourism, and renewable energy, contribute significantly to the global economy. Sustainable management practices help ensure the long-term viability of these industries and the community that depend on them. And the next one is the scientific research. The oceans are a vast frontier for scientific discovery, offering insight into climate changes, marine biodiversity, and biotechnology. Conservation efforts provide opportunity for research and innovation that can benefit society as a whole. Now we come on the next slide, that is challenges to the ocean conservation and sustainable use, in which we can say that there are some challenges like overfishing, pollution, habitat destruction, climate change, government governance and enforcement. So overfishing, we can say that unsustainable fishing practices such as overfishing and illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing and deplete fish stock and disrupt marine ecosystem. Next is pollution, in which we can say that marine pollution from sources such as plastic waste, chemical runoff, oil spills, and marine debris threats the health of marine life and ecosystem. Next one is habitat destruction, in which we can say that coastal development, habitat degradation, and destruction fishing practices such as bottom trawling destroy critical
Aditya sir, are you present?
Ma'am, there is a network issue with
Network connection.
yes, Aditya.
Network issue.
Yes.
He's coming in now. He's
Hello.
coming in. Yes.
Hello. Sorry, ma'am. Just a second. I'm just sharing my PPT again. Ma'am, please make me co-host to share my PPT again.
Yes, sir, you are already co-host. Sir, your network bandwidth is very
Okay.
low, sir. Yes, sir. So, sir, please try to conclude your
yes, ma'am.
presentation.
Sure, ma'am. Just a sec. Is it visible, ma'am?
Not now, sir.
Oh,
Not visible, sir. You can conclude, sir, if you
Sure,
are
ma'am.
comfortable, you can conclude.
Sure, ma'am. There are some strategies for promoting ocean conservation and sustainable use, in which we can say that they are the marine protected area. There are sustainable fisheries management. There must be a pollution prevention and cleanup, and that is a habitat restoration, climate change mitigation and adaptation, and sustainable tourism. So these are some strategies for promoting ocean conservation and sustainable use. And in my conclusion, I just want to say that conserving and sustainable using the ocean, seas, and marine resources is essential for achieving sustainable development goals and ensuring the well-being of present and future generation. By addressing the challenges facing marine ecosystem through collaborative effort at the local, national, and global levels, we can safeguard the health and resilience of our ocean for the benefit of all life on the earth. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Sir, I am giving you a spotlight again. Yes. So please do this gesture. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Please call other speaker.
Sure, ma'am. Muskan is present now. I request Muskan to please present your PPT. She is a student of IMI, MBA first sem. Muskan?
Okay, ma'am, I'm here. Ma'am, am I audible perfectly?
Yes,
Yes, you are
And you
audible.
can share your screen also. Yes, your screen is visible.
Just a minute, ma'am, I'm sharing my PPT and then file for the start. First of all, good afternoon to all everyone, respected present here, respected CEO Nikita Pandey ma'am, respected principal sir, and respected Rahul Joshi sir, and all respected guests from other countries. I am Muskan Soni from MBA First Sem, representing Indore Management Institute. And as we all know that we all are gathered here to discuss about sustainable development goals, and our topic of discussion is life below water. So I would like to start my presentation with one quote. Say no life, no water, no blue, no green. We all know that there are Sustainable Development Goals comes under action on 1st of Jan 2016 under the guidance of United Nations. As we all know that there are 17 Sustainable Development Goals, and we all are here to talk about 14 Sustainable Development Goals named as Life Below Water. I want to put my thoughts on the importance of aqua life or the importance of life below water. Aquatic animals play a critical role in our societies and ecosystem. They recycle nutrients, purify water, maintain a balanced food chain underwater, and more. Their existence also contributes to achieve several sustainable goals like no poverty, zero hunger, and life below water. Let's talk about importance of aqua life. It maintains food chain, food web. It is an important source of food. It regulates and purifies water. It is the important source of purifying nitrogen and purifying oxygen. Let's talk about and further move on to discuss about target of goal 14. First is reduce marine pollution. Second one is protect and restore ecosystem. Third one is reduce ocean acidification. Fourth one is sustainable fishing. Fifth one is conserve coastal and marine areas. Sixth one is support small scale fishers. Seventh one is implement and enforce international sea law. And eighth one is increase scientific knowledge and research and technology for ocean health. Then then further move on the effect of man's interference in sea life. As you all can see that the sea visible images that I have put in my PPT, that the turtles and all aquatic animals are stuck in plastic. That just generally man goes on seashores and coastal areas for their fun and enjoy, and they eat whatever the stuff they eat, and they lay down the plastic there, and that the result in the innocent animals are stuck and their lives are in danger because of man's interference in sea life. That let's talk about the effect of man on marine life. Irreparable damage from the chemical pollution of the water and a million of tons of mismanaged waste dumped in the oceans each year. The result is a planetary crisis with over 100 million marine animals' lives get lost every year and the decay of the ocean's ecosystem. Let's talk about, then I want to conclude. There is a short and sweet PPT that I have presented here because we have lack of time and we all respect each other's time. I would like to conclude my PPT. Conserve, we will have to look and glance on conserve and sustainably use the oceans, sea and marine resources for sustainable development. Healthy oceans and seas are essential to all our existence. They cover 70% of our planet and we rely on them for food, energy, and water. I would like to conclude my PPT with last quote. Thank you so much. Save water, save life. Ms. Kansoni signing out. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Muskan.
Muskan, I am giving you a spotlight. Yes, please do this gesture. Thank you, dear. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for giving me this opportunity to present or to put my point of views on SDGs powered by United Nations. Thank you so much.
It's our pleasure, dear. It's our pleasure. Yes. Ranjita, ma'am, please call other speaker.
Okay. Next, I would like to call Urvashi Sharma, ma'am. She is faculty at Indore Management Institute. Ma'am, you can present your PPT.
Yeah, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, before having the PPT of Urvashi, ma'am, Ranjita, ma'am, I would like to request you, ma'am, please provide me the each names of the today's speakers because I don't have the details of these speakers, right, ma'am? So for the process of the certificate, we need the speaker's name and their photographs also. And if possible, ma'am, please take the details in a Google form, ma'am. So that we can proceed for their certificates also, ma'am, right?
Sure, ma'am. It will be done.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. So, Urvashi, ma'am, please present.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. I am making you co-host. Yes, ma'am, you are a co-host, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Visible, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It is visible.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. I am Urvashi Sharma from Assistant Professor, IMI Group of Institution. So today I discussed Sustainable Development Goal, Goal 14, Life Below Water. Total 17 goals, and I discussed life below water because no water, no life. Introduction. The 14 Development Goal, Sustainable Development Goal 14 is part of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development adopted by the United Nations in 2015. This goal focused on life below water and aim to conserve and sustainability use the ocean, seas, and marine resources for sustainable development. The goal is crucial for addressing the urgent issue facing our planet's marine ecosystem, which are vital for the survival of countless species, including humans. Total 10 targets of the goal 14. Everyone can help to make sure that we meet the global goals. Use these 10 targets, the create action to conserve and sustainable uses of ocean. First one, reduce marine pollution, protection and restore ecosystem, reduce ocean acidification, sustainable fishing, support small scale fishing, and subsidize contributing to overfishing. Increase the economic benefits, increase scientific knowledge, conserve marine areas, enforce international laws. First, reduce marine pollution, prevent and specifies reduce marine pollution of all kinds, in particular from land-based activities, including marine debris and nutrient pollution. Protect and restore ecosystem. Sustainable manage and protect marine and coastal ecosystem to avoid significant adverse impact, including by strengthening their reaching and take action for their restoration in order to achieve health and protective ocean. Third, reduce ocean acidification. Minimize and addressing the impact of ocean acidification, including through enhanced scientific cooperation of all levels. Next, sustainable fishing. Effecting, regulating, harvesting and overfishing, illegal, unsupported and unregulated fishing practice. Next, support small scale fishing, provide access to small scale artificial fishing for marine resources and markets. Next, and subsidies contributing to overfishing, prohibited certain forms of fishing, subsidies which contribute to overfishing and overfishing. Eliminate subsidies that contributing to illegal, unreputed and unregulated fishing. Next, increase the economic benefits. Increase the economic benefits to small island development states and least development countries for the sustainable use of marine resources, including through sustainable management of fishing, aquatic and tourism. Next, increase scientific knowledge. Increase scientific knowledge, develop research capacity and transfer marine technology, taking into account the Intergovernment Occupational Commission criteria and guideline on the transfer of marine technologies. Next, ma'am, conserve marine areas. Conserve at least 10% of coastal and marine areas consist with national and international law and based on the best available scientific information. Next, enforce international sea laws, enhance the conservation and sustainable use of ocean and their resources by implementing international laws and reflected in the United Nations Conserve on the Law of the Sea. Solutions, key pointer, find a goal 14. Charity for want to support and donation big or small can make a difference. Never buy bottled water, boil, filtered, chlorine, rainwater, do what you can. Reduce waste. Much of the waste that we produce on land and up in the ocean. Stop using plastic bags, uses and wrong disposal of plastic in a major cause of marine pollution. Run a campaigning on the effect of plastic use of the sea and ocean. Organize a cheapest project for the river and ocean. Engage your whole community to clean up a local river, seasides, or an oceans. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Ma'am, could you please stop sharing screen?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am, please.
Thank you, ma'am.
Please.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. Ranjita ma'am, please
Yes,
call
ma'am.
other speakers.
Now I'd like to request Adarsh Shribhato from BBA final year student. Adarsh,
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, am I audible?
yes, you are audible.
So, firstly, a very good afternoon to everyone present over here, respected dignitaries, all the members of Witty Gossips team, Dr. Supriya ma'am, Dr. Parul Shada ma'am, and all the members of IMI Institute, and all the other speakers and all the other speakers. My name is Adarsh Srivatho, and I am here to present my views on this Sustainable Development Goal 14, that is life below water. So let's start. Imagine waking up one morning and savoring your favorite breakfast, a freshly made sandwich and a steaming cup of coffee. But there's a twist in this tale. The sandwich is served on a disposable plastic plate. The coffee is in a plastic cup, and even the utensils are plastic. As you release your meal, think about this. Every piece of plastic you have used ended up somewhere, and often it's in our ocean. This scenario isn't just a figment of imagination. It's a stake reality that we are facing today. Life below water is not just about the vast expanses of ocean. It's about the complicated ecosystem teeming with the life beneath the surface. Goal 14 of Sustainable Development emphasizes the urgent need to conserve marine ecosystem, promote sustainable fishing practices, reducing pollution, and address the impact of climate change on our oceans. Imagine a world where our ocean is extremely clean, marine life thrives, and coastal communities flourish. This vision is not impossible to achieve, but it requires collective actions and commitments. One of the most pressing issues threatening life below water is marine pollution, especially from the plastic waste. When plastic enters in our ocean, it not only harms the marine life, but it also poses risk to human health. Microparticles, that is teeny pieces of plastic, have been found in seafood and even in drinking water, leads to increased medical bills and health complications. But there is a hope. By reducing our plastic usage, ensuring proper waste disposal, and participating in cleanup efforts, we can make a tangible difference. Every small action counts. Whenever it's saying no to single-use plastic or organizing beach cleanup in our community. Protecting and restoring ecosystem like coral reefs and mangroves is essential for maintaining biodiversity and resilience to climate change. This ecosystem not only provide habitat for countless marine species, but also acts as a natural buffers and protectors against storms and erosions. Sustainable fishing practices are also paramount for maintaining healthy fish stock and preserving livelihood for coastal communities. We can ensure the long-term sustainability of our ocean resources by implementing measures such as fishing management and marine protected areas. In the end, life below water is not just about a distinct concern. It's not a distinct concern. It's a matter of our survival and well-being. We must recognize our interconnectedness with the ocean and take proactive steps to protect them. Raising awareness and educating people about the importance of ocean conservation is the key to emphasize action and fostering a sense of responsibility towards our planet ocean. As we strive towards a more sustainable future, let us remember the Sanskrit shlok. So that says that जयंतिना सुख जीवन हेतु समुद्र नाम तथा तस्य जंतु नाम सुरक्षा नूनम भवति. That means for the happiness and life of creatures, the protection of ocean and their creature is certainly necessary. So let's us pledge to be steward of our ocean, ensuring that remain of source life and wonder for generations to come. So that's all from my side. Thank you so much, everyone, and may you all have a nice day. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Adarsh. And your quote in Sanskrit, it's really tremendous.
Yes, ma'am.
Adarsh, I'm sharing the mail ID of the Witty Gossip. Okay.
Yeah.
So on the mail, please share this code. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, ma'am. Sure.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you, Adarsh.
Yeah, ma'am.
So the mail ID is wittygossip@gmail.com.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah,
Sure.
the-
Absolutely.
Others,
Okay.
do the gesture, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Adarsh. Thank you very much. Ma'am, please call other speakers.
Yes. Now I would like to call Riya Rajput from BLLB from Indore Management Institute. Riya, you can present your PPT. And there is a request from my side. Please see the time limit while presenting your PPT. Yes, Riya, you can start.
Riya Rajput, you are a co-host.
Yes, ma'am.
And if possible, better please switch off your mic, camera also. Okay.
Ma'am, actually, I'm sharing screen through my mobile phone, so I can't keep my video on, ma'am.
Okay, no issue. No issue.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, dear, please start.
Riya, it's visible. You can start.
Yes, ma'am. I wish a very good afternoon to everyone present in this meeting. I am Riya Rajput, a student from IMI Group of Institutions. The Sustainable Development Goals, also known as the Global Goals, were adopted by the UN in 2015 as a universal call to action to end poverty, protect the planet, and ensure that by 2030, all people enjoy peace and prosperity. The 17 Sustainable Development Goals are integrated, of which today, on 14th of April, we are having Goal 14. The Sustainable Development Goal 14 is Life Below Water. The mission statement of this goal is to conserve and sustainably use the oceans, seas, and marine resources for sustainable development. What is life below water? The term life below water describes the sustainable management and protection of coastal and marine ecosystems with the goal of preserving the resilience, productivity, and the general health of seas and oceans while encouraging the wise use of marine resources. Why life below water is important? First, significant portion of world's oxygen. Oceans and seas are major contributors to the production of the world's oxygen. Therefore, the health of the life below water directly impacts the oxygen levels in our atmosphere, supporting the well-being of all terrestrial life, including humans. Second is regulating the climate. The oceans play a vital role in regulating the Earth's climate. They act as a massive heat sink, absorbing and storing vast amounts of heat from the sun. Any disruption or degradation of marine ecosystems can lead to imbalances in climate patterns, contributing to more frequent and severe weather events. The third one is supporting diverse marine ecosystems. Marine ecosystems are incredibly diverse and interconnected, providing habitats for a wide array of species, from the tiniest plankton to the largest whales. The variety of marine species are essential for the resilience and adaptability of species in the face of environmental changes and disturbance. The targets. To conserve and sustainably use the oceans, the following 10 targets to be achieved by 2030 are: first, to reduce marine pollution; second is to protect and restore ecosystems; third, to reduce ocean acidification by sustainable fishing; to conserve coastal and marine areas; to end subsidies contributing to overfisheries by increasing the economic benefits from sustainable use of marine resources, to increase scientific knowledge, research, and technology for ocean health, to support small-scale fisheries, and to implement and enforce international sea law. The challenges. The challenges we may face are, as over 3 billion people depend on marine and coastal biodiversity for their livelihoods, pollution threatens the world's largest source of protein. Around 40% of the world's ocean may suffer from overfishing, poor fishing practices, and poor waste management. Coral reefs, which provides a home to 25% of all marine life, are being destroyed at an alarming rate. Coming on to the conclusion, as we all know, the sustainable use of ocean resources requires responsible practices that ensure the long-term validity of marine ecosystems. Protecting and preserving our oceans is not just an ecological imperative, it is a moral responsibility. The challenges we face may seem daunting, but working together towards the same, like adopting sustainable fishing methods, reducing the impact of extractive industries, sustainable tourism practices, and many more can help protect and conserve life below water. And that was all about today's Sustainable Development Goal 14 from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, Ria. Ria, you can on your video.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, dear, please do this gesture. Thank you, dear. Thank you very much. Okay.
Proceed, ma'am. We can proceed further.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, please let me know how many speakers are left.
Ma'am, five speakers are there.
5 speakers. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Please go ahead.
Okay. Now I request Pakhi Baidya, ma'am, faculty from Indore Management Institute. Ma'am, you can share your PPT and present your goal.
Oh, am I audible, ma'am?
Yes.
Greetings of the day to one and all present here. Pakhi Baidya this side, Assistant Professor from IMI Group of Institutions. Firstly, I would like to thank Wittygossip Association for giving us the platform to express our views on this global platform in front of such great eminent speakers. Alain Blombard, a distinguished French biologist, ocean activist, and former member of the European Parliament, once resonated deeply with these words: I had fought on behalf of man against the sea, but I realized that it had become more urgent to fight on behalf of the sea against me. These words echo a profound truth that we must confront today as we gather here at the Global Peace and Sustainable Development Summit 2024. Our primary focus is on Goal 14 of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, which is life below water. The ocean, which serves as our planet's life support system, is a vast expanse of wonder and mystery. It plays a crucial role in regulating the global climate system, is home to almost 1 million species, and offers limitless opportunities for scientific exploration. Oceans and fisheries sustain the economic, social, and environmental needs of our global population. Despite being critically important, our oceans have been irresponsibly exploited for decades, causing them to be on the brink of degradation. As a result, we are now facing the consequences of ocean pollution, habitat destruction, overfishing, and climate change. This has put the marine biodiversity that sustains life below water in severe danger. This has not only put the marine biodiversity in the danger, but also upsetting the delicate balance of ecosystems, but also affecting the livelihoods of millions who depend on the ocean for their sustenance. Marine pollution is a significant problem and it's caused by land-based activities in over 80% of cases. It also predicted that by 2050, there will be more plastic than fishes in our oceans. However, we can turn this challenge into an opportunity by working together. We need to commit to conserving and sustainably managing our ocean, seas, and marine resources. This is essential for both current and future generations. In order to combat ocean pollution, it is important to address its underlying causes. This involves taking steps to reduce plastic waste, improving the management of waste systems, encouraging sustainable fishing practices, and limiting the effects of climate change. Additionally, education and raising awareness about the issue are critical in fostering a sense of responsibility and care towards our oceans. It is crucial that we acknowledge the fact that all life on Earth is interrelated. Any changes or incidents occurring in the ocean's depths have a direct impact on all of us. The state of our ocean has a direct bearing on climate patterns, food security, and the means of livelihood for coastal communities globally. By protecting and restoring marine ecosystem, we not only preserve biodiversity, but also improve our capacity to withstand the effects of climate change and guarantee sustainable means of livelihood for countless people. In the words of the ancient Sanskrit shloka, Samudraha Sarvadevta, which translate, the ocean is the deity of all the deities. This expresses the significance of the ocean in our culture, where it is defined as a divine entity. But beyond cultural symbolism, it reminds us of the ocean's intrinsic importance to all the life on Earth. As we work together, achieving Goal 14 and securing a sustainable future for our oceans, let us remember and honor the valuable resources out there. It is our duty to protect and preserve them for the benefit of future generations. Together, let us stand as the guardians of the seas, ensuring that it thrives for years to come. Let us pledge and commitment to sustainable development and peace, knowing that our actions today will shape the world we leave for the future generations. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, dear Paki. Paki, I'm giving you a spotlight. Please do the gesture. Thank you, dear. And
Thank you,
all dear students and all the faculty members of Indore Management Institute, in the chat box, I have shared the link of the Facebook page. The name of the Facebook page is Wittygossip. So you can share all your screenshots from this page. Okay. Thank you. Ma'am, please call other speakers.
Next, I would like to call Krishna Raghav sir, Assistant Professor from Indore Management Institute. Sir, you can present your PPT.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I am unable to share my screen.
You can, if you are comfortable, you can verbally do the speech.
Okay, ma'am. So good morning to all respected member of the Zoom meeting. The Goal 14, Life Below the Water, Global Peace and Sustainable Development is the topic of today's presentation.
Krishna sir, you are a co-host, and sir, please switch on your camera if possible.
Yes. Am I visible now, ma'am?
Yes, sir, you are visible, sir. So please go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. The Agenda for Sustainable Development adopted by the United Nations General Assembly on 25th of December 2015, targeting its basically 17 goals and 169 targets. Okay, ma'am. So the sequence of the goals are: first is no poverty, the second zero hunger, good health and well-being, quality education, gender equality, clean water and sanitation, affordable and clean energy, decent work and economic growth, industry, innovation and infrastructure, reduce inequalities, sustainable cities and communities, responsible consumption and production, climate action, and the 14 is life below water. Respectively, we are going on life on land, peace, justice, and a strong institution partnership for the goals. Okay, ma'am. The first 7 targets, which has the Sustainable Development Goal 14 has 10 targets to be achieved by 2030. Progress toward each target is being measured with one indicator each. The first 7 is, ma'am, reduce marine pollution, protect and restore ecosystem, reduce ocean acidification, sustainable fishing, conserve coastal and marine areas, each subsidize contributing to overfishing, increase the economic benefit from the sustainable use of marine resources. And the last 3 is to increase scientific knowledge, research and technology for ocean health, support small scale fishers. Why should we make implement in the India and in all over the world? Because 35% population of India live along coastline area, ma'am. And India generate 25,000 tons of plastic every day, in which 40% remain uncollected, which means around 10,000 tons of plastic remain uncollected per day. Third largest producer of fish according to 2024 World Population Review. Sea level raised by 1.3 mm every year in coastline area due to global warming and other social issues. Coastal and marine resources contributed $28 trillion every year in the global economy. A few of aquatic species are extincted, which are as follows. The first is Steller sea cow, Nevosia macrodon, Labrador duck, 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐭𝐚𝐢𝐧𝐚, Caribbean monk seal, Littoria flammea, Pala cormorant, Prosobina cancellata, Elgrass limpet, Japanese sea lion, and oyster catcher, man. What we should make or what things we do. Never buy water bottle, boil, filter, chlorine, rainwater we can use in exchange of water bottle. Reduce waste, that is reduce plastic consumption. Much of the waste that we produce on land each and up in the ocean. Stop using plastic bags. Usage and wrong disposal of plastic is a major cause of marine pollution. Run a campaign, that is awareness campaign, organizing a cleanup project for the rivers and ocean like Yamuna Clean Project and Ganga Clean Project, which has been declared by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Buy local and certified fishes. You can support small scale producers by shopping in local markets and shops which may produce the marine pollution. Help take care of the beaches, that is clean the beaches and coastline areas. Help take care of the beaches. Don't purchase items that exploit marine life like plastic and batteries. The batteries and the industrial waste is a major problem which has been faced by the India right now, because India is a growing economy and it is very tough for ongoing with the sustainable development. Influence changes in our community, that is again the social campaign, and educate people about marine pollution and make them possible to change their thinking. Educate yourself, that is ourselves, and about marine life. Ma'am, the lastly I was to conclude a Sanskrit shlok, Ayam Nijam Paruveti Gadana Laghuchet Sam, Udar Charitam Tu Vasudev Kutumbakam. So the basic meaning is, जो मेरा है वो अपना है या नहीं है, यह सोच रखने वाले जो व्यक्ति हैं वो संकुचित मानसिकता वाले लोग होते हैं. जो जिनका हृदय हार्ट उदार होता है वो संपूर्ण विश्व को अपना घर मानते हैं. इसीलिए मैं यही कहना चाहूंगा कि जो मरीन लाइफ है, जो एनिमल्स हैं, जो एक्वेटिक एनिमल्स हैं, वो भी इसी प्रकृति की देन है और हमें उनका सम्मान करना चाहिए और उनको पॉल्यूशन से जो हानि होती है उसको प्रिवेंट करना चाहिए. और मैं तो ये कहूंगा कि नॉन वेज बंद कर देना चाहिए. थैंक यू. दैट्स ऑल फ्रॉम माय साइड.
Thank you, Krishna sir. Please do this gesture, sir. Yes, sir. Please smile. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much,
sir. Now next, I would like to call Adarsh Sharma from BBA, student of Indore Management Institute. Adarsh, are you present here?
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for providing me this opportunity by Wittygossip and all the dignitaries, and also to our teachers and faculty members, and Dr. Supriya ma'am and Dr. Parul Sharda ma'am. I, Adarsh Sharma, is here to present. So basically, firstly, I would like to say that in ocean things, we used to go to see the clear water with some particular places. Like if we are searching nowadays to go someplace and have a clear look of water, like how a clear water looks like. And there are only some places left. So nowadays, today we gathered here to address the most pressing challenge of our time, the preservance of life underwater. As explicitly in Sustainable Development Goal, our oceans, seas, marine resources are under immune pressure due to pollution, overfishing, climate changes, and other human activities. The consequences of neglecting this virtual ecosystem are far-reaching, affecting not just marine life but also livelihood and the well-being of millions of people worldwide. The goal of ensuring life underwater, as outlined in SDG 14, is not just an environmental concern but a moral imperative. It calls for concerned global action to conserve and sustainably use our ocean, seas, and marine resources for present and future generations. We must recognize that our oceans are not just a source of beauty and wonder, they are also a source of life, providing us with oxygen, food, climate regulation, and economic opportunity. To achieve SDG 14, we must address several key areas like combating pollution. We must take decision steps to reduce marine pollution, including plastic wastes, chemical pollutants, and nutrient runoff. The require enhanced waste management system, stricter regulation of pollutants, and promoting sustainable consumption and production practices. Protecting marine ecosystem is one of the most important. Like if we are not going to protect the marine system, like sea grasses, beads, and critical biodiversity and coastal protection, we are going to face a huge problem like global warming, and these problems are being caused due to this only. Addressing climate changes, like climate changes poses a grave threat to marine life, though ocean artificial rising sea temperature, extreme weather event, we must accelerate effort to maintain greenhouse gases emission, protect renewable energy sources, and adapt the impact of climate change on coastal communities. Sustainable fisheries, overfishing, and illegal, unreported, and underregulated fishing are depleting fish stocks and threatening food security. We must implement science-based fishery management practices, combat IUU fishing through international cooperation, and prom- promote sustainable aquaculture as an alternative. Enhance ocean governance. This will be a key moment, like if we are going to effective ocean governance regulation, collaboration among governments, social society, and the private sector, the international organization. And another point is empowering coastal communities. Sustainable development can be achieved with the empowerment of coastal communities. Like there are various and other kinds of coastal communities in India and other countries, as well as small scale fishers, indigenous people who depends on marine resources. They should be empowered with the proper things and proper technology so that there will be no harm and a better development in the ocean sector. Knife, for further, I would like to say some suggestions with which I have with myself. So the health of our ocean directly impacts the health of our planet. We must act now to reduce plastic pollution and protect marine life. This will be a key moment. And another suggestion, like empowering women in coastal area, is crucial for the sustainable ocean governance and inclusive decision making. International cooperation is the key of addressing transboundary marine issues such as illegal fishing and marine pollution should be governed by all the government in the cooperation. And some innovative technologies should come, such as monitoring system and sustainable aquaculture practices can play a significant role in achieving Sustainable Development Goal 14. Educating people about the importance of ocean, encouraging sustainable lifestyle choices can be leaded to positive behavior. Like Parul ma'am even said that her child was like, I am studying this concept in the fifth class, and you are doing PhD, and still you are teaching this, or taking session, or doing some kind of sustainable development goal practices. So basically, it's not just for numbers. The students should teach like it's not for numbers, it's for the development of our future and future generation. So not for numbers or theory purpose only this should be teaching or granted education, but also at the level that they get some practical work to do, like if they are being told that not to put any particles, any plastic particles in the water or any sewages, like this will be a very kind and helpful and economic development, as well as I would say the protection of water. We must ensure that economic development is balanced with environmental protection.
Adarsh,
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
excuse
ma'am.
me, sorry for interrupting, but we are having short of time. There are 3, 4 candidates or more. Please, can you conclude the main topics and conclude your PPT or speech?
Yes, ma'am. Surely. So now with this, I would like to conclude. Achieving Sustainable Development Goal 14 is not a choice but a necessary for the future of our planet, all its inhabitants. It required bold leadership, innovative solution, and collective action at the local, national, and global level. Let us commit ourselves to protecting and preserving life water underwater, not just for ourselves, but for the generation to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Adarsh. Thank you very much. Your speech is very appealing, but actually we have a very short time. So thank you,
Yes,
dear.
ma'am.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you
Yes,
so much,
please do
Adarsh.
the gesture. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now, I would like to call Kuldeep Bairagi from BA LLB, student of IMI. Please, Kuldeep, make it short and sweet.
Yes,
Kuldeep
ma'am.
Bairagi, yes.
Sorry, ma'am, but I can't share my screen for some technical issues.
Video
Can I
also you
continue?
can't share your video. You can on your camera.
Sure, ma'am. Can you see me, ma'am?
Okay. Yes. I am making you co-host, Kuldeep. Now you are visible. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Please go ahead.
Let me start. Okay.
Yes, sure.
Good afternoon to one and all presenting here. I am Kuldeep Bairagi, student of BLB third semester at IMI Group of Institute. Today, today I am here to present my view on the topic of Goal 14 of Life Below Water. So let I start. Introduction. Life below water refers to the vast ecosystem found in oceans, seas, and other bodies of water. These environments are home to a diverse range of species and play a crucial role in maintaining the balance of our planet. Second is problems. There are many problems. First is the pollution. Plastic waste, chemicals, and oil spills harm marine life. Second is overfishing. Excessive fishing disrupts ecosystems and depletes fish population. And third is climate change. Rising temperatures and ocean acidification threaten coral reefs and marine habitats. Then challenges. There are many challenges. First is the lack of awareness. Many people are unaware of the importance of marine conservation. Second is funding. Insufficient funding for research and conservation efforts hinders progress. And third is global cooperation. Addressing marine issues requires international collaboration and cooperation. Then solutions. Conservation areas. Stabilize more marine protected areas to safeguard critical habitats. Second is sustainable fishing. Implement regulation to prevent overfishing and promote sustainable practice. And third is reduce pollution. Take action to reduce plastic waste and limit pollution entering the oceans. Suggestions. Education and awareness. Educate communities about the importance of protecting marine ecosystems. Second is advocacy. Support policies and initiatives that promote sustainable ocean management. And third is individual action. Reduce personal impact through responsible consumption and waste management practices. Then last, I conclude, life below water faces numerous challenges, but with collective action and dedication, we can protect and preserve these vital ecosystems for future generations. By working together, we can ensure a sustainable future for life below water and for our planet as well as a whole. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Kuldeep. You can do the gesture.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kuldeep. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Next, I would like to call 𝐶𝐻𝐽𝐻𝐿 Chauhan ma'am, Assistant Professor from Indore Management Institute. Ma'am, you can present your PPT and go ahead. 𝐶𝐻𝐽𝐻𝐿 Chauhan ma'am. I think
yeah, ma'am, she is with us, but her mic and camera is
yes, maybe.
Yes.
Okay,
Ma'am,
next I would like to call Kanika from BLLB.
Yes, am I audible?
Yes.
Yes, dear.
Okay, ma'am.
Kanika, would you like to share your screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you are a co-host.
मैम एक्चुअली टेक्निकल इशू के कारण मेरी पीपीटी प्रेजेंट नहीं हो पा रही है.
It's okay. You go ahead with the verbal communication. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Kanika Sharma, a student of Indore Management Institution. So, firstly, it's my pleasure to be here today to talk about the Sustainable Development Goal 14. So, Sustainable Development Goal is a collection of 17 goals which is set by the United Nations General Assembly in 2015. These goals each has a separate list of targets to achieve and cover all social and economic development issues. So next, what is Sustainable Development Goal 14? So it's conserve and sustainably use the ocean, sea, and marine resources for sustainable development. The United Nations defined the 10 targets under the Sustainable Development Goal 14, such as reduce marine pollution, protecting and restoring ecosystem, reduce ocean acidification, sustainable fishing, conserving coastal and marine areas, ending subsidies contributing to overfishing, increase the economic benefit, increase scientific knowledge, and so on. What are the challenges with life below water? The biodiversity of life below water is already under threat due to plastic pollution, ocean acidification, and overfishing by human population. Issues of pollution and acidification will only be exacerbated by the climate change if we do not act now to save our ocean. How can we protect our life below water? That includes our reduce marine pollution, protect and restore ecosystem. Next is sustainable fishing, conserve coastal and marine areas, and increase the economic benefits from sustainable use of marine resources. And last, end subsidies contributing to overthinking. Next is now I would conclude my PPT. The Sustainable Development Goal provide an opportunity for us to create world that's more just, equitable, and sustainable. The Sustainable Development Goal play a vital role in shaping a better future for all. They offer a vision of a sustainable and equitable world and provide a more roadmap for achieving that vision. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Kanika.
Yes, ma'am.
Kanika, please do this gesture. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now I would like to call last presentation from Shrishti She is student of BA LLB first semester from Indore Management Institute. Shrishti, are you present here? Shrishti?
Ma'am, can you hear my voice?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
ma'am.
You can start.
Hello, ma'am.
Shrishti, your network bandwidth
Ma'am,
is
for
very
some reason, my video is not.
Shrishti, uh, dear, what you want to say before?
Hello, ma'am.
Yes. Shrishti, what you want to say? And now, please don't open your camera because your network bandwidth is very low. If you try to open your camera, we can't hear you.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so please go ahead.
Okay, ma'am. I will not open my camera. I will just say verbally. Okay, ma'am.
You can share your screen.
Hello,
Yes,
everyone.
you can share
Today is my topic is.
If you want to share your screen, you can go ahead.
1 minute, ma'am.
Yes, Shrishti. Shrishti, you can share your views verbally only. If you are having network issue, you can say what you want to say. Ma'am, I think she is having network issue. Her voice is also not coming right now.
Yes. Shrishti, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. A little problem is there, but I'm sharing.
Okay, Shrishti, do one thing. Please open your camera. Please switch on your camera.
Yes, sir. I can't hear you.
Shrishti, please switch on your camera.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, okay. Switch on your camera first.
It's not working.
What?
Ma'am, she is having problem. I don't think she is able to.
Ma'am, if everyone can hear me.
We are
Yes,
hearing you,
yes,
Shrishti.
we can hear you. We can hear you. Please don't be afraid. I am just guiding you. Please switch on your camera first.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. I will try again.
You have to just click on
Ma'am,
the
I can't.
square box. Yes.
I will just say verbally.
Okay, please go ahead.
Ma'am, I'm clicking, but it's not working.
No issues.
Okay, ma'am. Sorry for the disturbance.
Shrishti, you can say what you want to say and you can conclude your views.
Everyone here would have else. Yes, ma'am. My today's topic is life.
Ranjita ma'am, actually she is not able to even listen all of us.
Yes. We can skip it, ma'am, if there is problem.
Poor baby, she's trying her best.
Next time she will definitely do, ma'am.
Can't she share on her friend's phone or something? Is she next to a friend?
Yes,
Maybe
ma'am.
she can
I
use a
will
friend's phone.
Shrishti, it's okay. You can go for next time. You can next time present the
No,
PPT.
Ranjita ma'am, you can ask her to record a video and send to us.
Shrishti?
No,
Yes,
we
ma'am.
can also do that for her. We can.
Shrishti, you can record your PPT and share to us.
And we
Okay,
will
ma'am,
publish it on our LinkedIn page here, right?
Okay,
It will be published socially, okay? Don't worry. Next time you will do it.
Okay, ma'am. Sorry for.
Shrishti, do one thing.
Okay.
Shrishti, just listen me carefully and do one thing. Please first try to switch on your camera.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now your network bandwidth is okay. So you can switch on your camera.
She must be so excited to share, and suddenly this happened. I feel so bad for her.
That's why I am asking
You're
again.
trying, you're trying your best to get her.
Your camera.
There's nothing like if she presents, is
Yes,
it?
yes,
She'll
yes.
be more motivated to join us next year. She'll be looking forward, you know.
No, actually, the problem is that
Online is having these
Yes.
types of problems.
yes, yes.
Shrishti, don't worry. You can record your PPT with your views and share it to us. And next year you can participate.
Okay, ma'am. Sure, ma'am.
Okay,
Thank you,
okay.
dear.
Thank you so much.
Dear. We are disappointed as well. We are not able to see your presentation.
Ranjita ma'am, actually, and ask her that whenever we join the Zoom meeting, so we have to click two buttons. One is join with your computer audio or join with your
Computer audio, yes.
and second one is allow your camera. So actually, she didn't.
Yes.
She didn't allow.
Actually, I think she has not allowed her camera. That is why she's having
That's
problem.
why she is having the problem. Okay, no issue, ma'am. Ma'am, all the speakers has done.
Yes, ma'am, done. If you don't mind, can I do the thanking part, or you are going to say something?
Sure, ma'am. Sure, ma'am. Sure, ma'am.
Thank you so much, all the participants. At last, on behalf of IMI Group of Institution, I would like to thank respected mentors of the GPSDS 2024, Dr. Istar Mala from Malaysia and Dr. Christiania Scholar, 𝐏𝐞𝐚𝐥 Europe, Knowledge Association, Medicaps University, and Dr. Parul Sharda ma'am for the invitation. I would also like to thank our Honorable Director, Mrs. Ankita Gupta ma'am, for giving us opportunity to share our views and thoughts on Goal 14 and contribute to the global peace and sustainable development 2024. I also want to thank Supriya Pathak ma'am, who was continuously with us over the session. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your support and help. I also thank all the faculties and students for participating and sharing their thoughts on the same. Thank you so much. We are highly obliged and we are ready for every year we'll do the session and exchange our views and thoughts. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, can I take your gesture?
Yes.
Sure, ma'am.
Just hold on.
Thank you so much, all of you. It was a wonderful session.
Yes, who's that speaking?
Yes.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Dear Laura, would you like to present also?
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello from Romania. If it's possible and if there's still time.
No, dear, you can present.
Sure, ma'am. We love to hear you, ma'am.
Thank you. And first of all, I want to congratulate everyone because I've heard such wonderful presentations and such commitment from all of the speakers. The generations that are coming are really committed to making this world a better place and to saving the oceans, which is so important. And once more, greetings and thank you for giving me the opportunity to be part of the Global Peace and Sustainable Development Summit on this very special day dedicated to life below water. I am Laura Stancu from Romania. And as everyone else before me has already said, SDG 14 is aimed at conserving and sustainably using the oceans, seas, and marine resources for sustainable development. And this is important because oceans are our planet's life support. They regulate the global climate system. They are the world's largest ecosystem with millions of life forms, not only fish, not just what we see, but lots of things that are yet to be discovered. Oceans support the global population and in an economic, social, and in many more ways. We are a land-dwelling species. We live on land, but we depend more on our oceans than we can imagine. Oceans cover close to 3/4 of the Earth's surface, contain 97% of the Earth's water, and represent 99% of the living space on the planet by volume. Over 3 billion people depend on marine life and coastal biodiversity for their livelihoods. The ocean absorbs around 23% of annual carbon dioxide emissions generated by human activity, and the ocean helps mitigate the impacts of climate change. Also absorbs more than 90% of the excess heat in the climate system. But lately, the pollution and all the problems that we humans have created have brought very powerful effects, very negative ones. Oceans contain more than 200,000 species, but there is still more that we need to discover and to classify. And these things may help us a lot in the future because there are benefits that we probably haven't even discovered. Despite the critical importance of conserving oceans, decades of irresponsible exploitation have led to an alarming level of degradation. And this is where our role as teachers begin, because teaching the next generation about saving the oceans, about issues affecting our world today, is a fundamental part of helping students not only become informed citizens of their own country, but also informed citizens of the world. The achievement of Sustainable Development Goal 14, Life Below Water, is essential for our survival and for the survival of our planet. And I wanted to show you the Black Sea of Romania. And as you can see, it is a beautiful, beautiful place. It has lots of advantages for our country, but it is also in danger because many people come here in the summer, during the summer, and we have great problems with the pollution that the tourists leave behind. And that is why we need to do something to protect this beautiful place. And especially the cities like this one, Constanța, it is near the sea. And because of the people who visit it, it is becoming a danger to the sea. And I have now a short message from my students, a short way to express their desire to protect the sea and oceans.
I'm the queen of the ocean. I made everything that swims or curls on the ocean floor. I made the beautiful corals, the fish, the jellyfish. The ocean is a place of diversity from tiny crabs and starfish to whales bigger than a ship. Your water is the essence of life, and all life forms are welcome here.
Oh, dear Queen, but do the people know this? Some people live so far from the ocean and think it is not their responsibility to care for it.
But the oceans are important for all the planet. The ocean produces 50% of the world's oxygen and stores 50 times more carbon dioxide than our atmosphere. The ocean transports heat from the equator to the poles, regulating our climate and weather pattern.
And the ocean gives us much more than just seafood. It is sustain the economy of many countries.
So, please, people of the earth, save the oceans!
And this is one more poem written by one of my students. I won't play the video. The conclusion is that we need to save the oceans because they are our treasures. And there are many things that have been said before that we can do to help the oceans, because even small actions can have an impact. Use less water, choose non-toxic chemicals, buy locally produced food, and cut down on what we throw away. Carrying a reusable bottle and choosing sustainable seafood are just things that each of us can do. They are not complicated and they can have an impact. Because only together we can save the oceans, which are so important for us. If we protect oceans, we will protect the future. Thank you for your attention.
Laura, with your presentation, actually, we are able to have the virtual tour of ocean. Thank you, dear. Thank you very much for this virtual tour of ocean. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Ranjita ma'am. Would you like to say something about Laura presentation?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, your speech was wonderful. Actually, first time I heard you. It was wonderful, and looking forward for more association and session with Wittygossip SDGs. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, dear Laura. Laura, please do this. Thank you, dear. Thank you very much. Dear Christiana, would you like to say something about Laura's presentation?
Yes, thank you, Dr. Supriya. Thank you, Laura, because you are always amazing. You give more information how ocean accept carbon dioxide. Thank you for that, reminding us. Always said something not new. Just remind us, and have amazing student. You have amazing student and dedicated to your work and teach others. Thank you, Laura.
Thank you, dear Laura. Thank you very much.
Say hello to your student. Yes.
Yeah. And dear, I would like to request you, dear, please send all the name of your students, okay? And not only for the day 14, because previously you also presented for the, I think, day 12 and for the day 9 also. So please give the name of your students also. And dear, I need one more request. Please share your poem, okay? And please share all the videos with us, dear, on the wittygossip@gmail.com. Okay, dear?
Yes, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, dear. And dear, it's a really honor to have you in this global platform. And I must salute all your efforts, dear. Yeah, you are doing a great job. Being an educator,
all the students and
yes,
everyone present here.
Your students, you are educating the whole community, the whole society. Brilliant efforts, dear. Thank you, dear.
Thank you. And congratulations to everyone present here.
Thank you, dear. Thank you very much. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so Ranjita ma'am, please go ahead with your vote of thanks speech, ma'am.
She's done it.
Okay, she has done. She has done. Okay. So now it's time. Yes, it's a time to conclude the session. So, dear Estara, please conclude the whole day.
Yeah.
Here, once again, I would like to mention that for the day 14, to address the SDG 14, we have the collaboration with the Indore Management Institution under the leadership of Dr. Parul Sharda ma'am, Dr. Ranjita Das ma'am, and Dr. Nikita Pandey ma'am. So yes, the virtual class with for the all faculty members, for the all student participation on behalf of whole team Wittygossip Association. Thank you, Nikita ma'am. Thank you very much for all your efforts, ma'am.
Yes, congratulations. Okay. Well done. Okay,
yes.
Now let's close.
Yes, dear Estara, please go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, as we come to the close of this significant summit on Sustainable Development Goal 14, focused on life below water, let us reflect on crucial conversation and discussion and insight shared here. Definitely, we can watch on Wittygossip's YouTube, in case you missed it. Our ocean and marine life face unprecedented challenges, yet through our collective efforts and commitments, we can make a real difference. Let this summit serve as a catalyst for action, inspiring us to work towards preserving our oceans for future generations. Each one of us play a vital role in achieving SDG 14, in preserving life below water, whether through policy changes, innovative technologies, or individual lifestyle adjustments. Let us carry forward the momentum from this summit, united in our determination to protect and sustainably manage our precious marine resources. Together, we can create a healthier, more resilient ocean ecosystem. Thank you for your dedication and passion towards this critical cause. Let's continue our journey tomorrow on SDG 15, Life on Land. Thank you. Thank you to everyone and congratulations.
Thank you,
students. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ellen, for joining us.
Yeah, ma'am.
Thank you, Quinshin, for joining us. Thank you very much. I think Prateek sir has gone. Yes, okay. So thank you all the speakers from the different parts of the world. Thank you very much. Tomorrow we will address the SDG 15. So please stay with us. And as I told you in a chat box, I have already shared the link of our Facebook page. So you can share your all screenshots from there. And apart from that, you can get all the updates related to the summit. So thank you all of you. Thank you very much.
Yes,
Thank you,
yes, Dr. Supriya, your gesture for the day.
My gesture. Okay.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, for the day.
Yes.
I take
Yes.
one more. Yes. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. I'll send to you.
Okay, dear. Thank you. Thank you, Quinshin. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you, dear
everyone.
Christiana.
Thank you.
very much.
Thank you, all of you.
Bye.
Thank you so much,
meeting
everyone.
you. Nice meeting you, Ma'am Ranjita.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It was pleasure.
Yeah, you can get my contact from Dr. Supriya.
Sure, ma'am.
Yes.
Anytime.
Okay, yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nikita
Thank you,
ma'am.
Parul
Thank you
ma'am,
very
for
much.
the invitation.
Bye, Dr. Parul. Principal.
Thank you, Dr. Sanjay Sharma. Thank you, each and everyone.